Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome back to MAQ TV. That's another beautiful shot. 6 runs over a positive start. Another good shot. That looks like 4 more. No, 6 runs. Another magnificent shot by Cow Corner. That's 6 runs. Buxton off to long on. There are 2 men out. He's a left arm orthodox. Oh, he's out. LBW, first ball. Kept a little bit low and was on a back foot and he came in with the arm. Left arm orthodox. That's a nice shot. That's spanked through extra cover. 4 runs. Oh, that's a nice looking shot. Straight down the ground. Looks like 6 runs. Beautiful shot. Yes, that was Mahmoud Shahid. He's moved on to 13, on for 13, and that was a really good shot. So 34 for 1. Another fine shot over cover. That'll run away for 4 more. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Played across the line and clean bowled him. It was there. That's a full toss and dreadful piece of fielding. Tried to stop it with his feet instead of using his hand, and that went through extra cover for 4 runs. That's a nice shot, straight down the ground for 4 runs. He got a hold of that one. He walked right across his stump and he pushed it away down to mid-wicket boundary for another single. That's an excellent over. Only 5 came off of that over. I think Amir Khan, the captain, needs to have a word with their batsmen. They need to get a move on. They're getting way behind the run rate. That's a terrible shot. It's just, it's played all round now. It's bowled him. Absolute dreadful. It's down the leg side, pulled away. Another bad piece of fielding. Tried to stop it with his foot. Runs away for 4 easy runs. If you can't push the runs, you're making it so difficult for anybody else. Hey, another dot ball, drop catch. Yeah, sorry, I made a mistake. It wasn't Nadimu at the 6. It was Hassan. Hassan is 27 off of 25.
And that's a nice shot.
And Nadeem is
and that's a 4. It has been all made a mess out of at the deep. Oh, that's gone.
That's bowled him.
And that's all right, right?
Played across the line for IPL season. I think, I guess the Amir can't run. He was going to get run. He's got bad leg. You know, he's going to struggle to run between the wickets. How much is that in dollars? I don't know.
I don't know how many zeros in a crore. I mean,
he's bowled him. He's gone. Akram is out first ball for a golden duck. And Pakistan, I support anybody but Manchester United. That's a nice shot, 6 runs.
Oh, nice attempt at the boundary, but
that's
a 6.
A first ball 6er, right?
Yep, it is.
See, you got a guy who's just coming.
Pace is not the way to go.
No. It's a spinner's wicket, right? So slow, very slow.
That should be a 4.
That's
if can kind of stumble over the rope.
I like this. I like this from Amir and
so everything is new when you are in this environment, and then there's a nice shot, and it's gone for 4. Well done. Well done.
Positive. They got nothing to lose. You're going to lose anyway. So
nice.
Okay, that's going to be
swing.
A good catch.
Is there going to be a catch? He does take it.
Yes, India.
Wow.
India are much better fielding side because he ran in.
It's Christmas almost around the corner.
Who sung that song? I believe in miracles.
Not you, I mean.
I know. That's for sure.
And with that, there is no miracle on play for Devaraja. He's gone for 12. There's no drop catch right at square leg. And
on behalf of Ilford Cricket Club, but they said I couldn't do that, so I didn't do it in the end. But I felt like writing to them and say, come on. You know,
the batting has given you such a huge score to defend, 199. The bowling, you know, all bowling comes usually good, right? Because the pressure is what is helping you get the wickets.
120 odd, they wouldn't have got the big score, right? India were chasing a big score and they had to bat really well. And when you're chasing a big target, don't forget the only
World Cup just recently concluded in India went haywire because they sat Fakhar Zaman out. And with that, just kind of reiterating the facts of the matter, Pakistan team lost to India. They could only amass a total of 151, chasing 199. So
we're never alone. And that is our strength. Because when we're doubted, we'll play as one. When we're held back, we'll go farther and harder. If we're not taken seriously, we'll prove that wrong. And if we don't fit the sport, we'll change the sport. We know things won't always go our way.
And the world's sporting events are postponed or cancelled.
But whatever it is, we'll find a way. And when things aren't fair, we'll come together for change.
We have a responsibility
to make this world a better place. And no matter how bad it gets, we will always come back stronger. Because nothing can stop what we can do together. We're never alone. And that is our strength. Because when we're doubted, we'll play as one. When we're held back, we'll go farther and harder. If we're not taken seriously, we'll prove that wrong. And if we don't fit the sport, we'll change the sport. We know things won't always go our way.
And the world's sporting events are postponed or cancelled.
But whatever it is, we'll find a way. And when things aren't fair, we'll come together for change.
We have a responsibility
to make this world a better place. And no matter how bad it gets, we will always come back stronger. Because nothing can stop what we can do together.
And that's a beautiful shot towards
winning business. Left arm round again, and he's... Oh, and this one is hit over the cover point and down to the boundary. Fins can hold nerves, have been struck for a boundary on the back foot, and commentator's curse. I just asked if you can... Oh, is it mandated or by choice? You're telling me?
No, mandated.
They have to bat?
They have to wear the helmet if the fast bowler is on, and if the spinner is bowling, and if they are a keeper.
Maybe they will still be in business. It's not over yet. Switch hit coming out, and it's a good one. He's gone all the way for 6.
That's a beautiful shot.
To hear from you. Play continues.
That's a beautiful shot. Big hit out of the park. All the way.
So the 100 has come up.
Single on the leg side, pushing hard.
Single is going to be 2.
And going for the second run. Good running between the wickets by both the batters. Knight Riders. And finish the game for his team. A good shot again in the end. And another 6 runs. He picked. And it's a short bad ball actually.
It's gone for 6.
And
oh, this one is up in the air, and away she goes over. So maybe that too is a commentator's curse.
Cut shot.
Beautiful.
Beautifully played. Point for 4 runs.
Go after him. Play like you mean it. Play like you want it. There it is.
There it is.
There it is. There's another 6.
It's a funny game.
Yes, he's going after him. And
4 runs.
He's going after him.
That's
inside
a beautiful
out,
shot inside out.
For 4.
Josh Trump.
4.
And that's a 4 runs, and this is his 100. A century, first century of US Open T20. Congratulations, Knight Riders.
102 not out.
102 not out.
We're never alone. And that is our strength. Because when we're doubted, we'll play as one. When we're held back, we'll go farther and harder. If we're not taken seriously, we'll prove that wrong. And if we don't fit the sport, we'll change the sport. We know things won't always go our way.
And the world's sporting events are postponed or cancelled.
But whatever it is, we'll find a way. And when things aren't fair, we'll come together for change.
We have a responsibility
to make this world a better place.
And no matter how bad it gets, we will always come back stronger. Because nothing can stop what we can do together. We're never alone. And that is our strength. Because when we're doubted, we'll play as one. When we're held back, we'll go farther and harder. If we're not taken seriously, we'll prove that wrong. And if we don't fit the sport, we'll change the sport. We know things won't always go our way.
And the world's sporting events are postponed or cancelled.
But whatever it is, we'll find a way. And when things aren't fair, we'll come together for change.
We have a responsibility
to make this world a better place.
And no matter how bad it gets, we will always come back stronger. Because nothing can stop what we can do together.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. My name is Samantha Qureshi Kumar. I am Mac's daughter. Some of you guys know me, some of you don't. I do a lot of different things here, but mainly I'm the CFO, so everyone will meet me at the end, whoever wins. I just want to do a quick introduction of myself. This is the 14th anniversary banquet dinner, and I'm glad for those who were able to attend tonight. First off, I want to get this going, so I'm going to introduce Ali Khan. He is a professional cricket player that's here just to support us, and he's been with us for a very long time, so I just wanted to give him a special recognition.
Thanks, Samantha. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 14th annual US Open, the biggest tournament in the USA. And just a little background, my journey started from US Open back in 2013 when nobody knew me. And MAQ, he gave me an opportunity to come in this tournament and perform, and all the worldwide audience he has, and I get to play with DJ Bravo in this US Open tournament, who gave me an opportunity in the CPL, and that's where my career started. So it's a really great platform for all the youngsters who are here and getting opportunity to play, and hopefully we get to see another big player from USA going out and playing other leagues as well. And also good luck to everyone participating in this tournament. Some really big names here who I have played around the world, and good luck to everyone. Thank you.
All right, and as you guys know, a tournament this large wouldn't be able to be held without some of our sponsors. I'd like to call up Paul Chatterjee from Roadway Intelligence, CTO, producer, and director, to say a few words.
Thank you very much. Like she said, I'm Paul Chatterjee from Roadway Intelligence. We also happen to operate TL Network, which is a global broadcast network for streaming as well as terrestrial television. And we've been working with MAQ for a couple of years, and now that COVID's over and everybody's coming to the events and sports on television is a big thing again, we're going to try to help bring CCUSA to the next tier by moving the games off of social media and putting them on broadcast television into 72 countries. And in the next year or so, also add 30 more countries of terrestrial stations, and it should be on over 1,000 channels worldwide. India, Pakistan, Asia Pacific, Australia, North America, which is Mexico, US, Canada, and 45 countries in Eastern and Central Europe. So there is going to be a large push to bring these out, as well as increase the visibility of the league to being on a par where it deserves. It's a 23-year-old league. It should be up in recognition with Major League Soccer, baseball, and those other sports, and we want to help bring MAQ's league to that level with the new Owners Association, Players Association, licensing, and professional sponsors on the international stage. You guys have worked for a long time, and we think it's well deserved. And the plan is by 2025, at the 25th anniversary, December 2024, we want to be able to announce the full international package, the new league, the new structure. We already have several new partners. We have 4 law firms that are partnered with us to do the setup for the new companies, the global tax situation, the global licensing and conformance for GDPR and all the privacy rules to go to this world stage, and a local firm to deal with all the teams in the US. We have a validation partner for being able to bring out cosmetics that let you do the team colors, that let you do new licensing for clothing and product line, fanwear and accessories. All of the things that are in the other leagues we're going to be able to bring into this organization, and we have partners for. And the number one thing that we're going to bring that has the industry excited is we have a broadcast quality partner. So the broadcasts that are going out are not going to look poor and choppy like they do on social media. They're going to look like the NFL, Major League Baseball, and other parts with a true international broadcast partner for satellite, fiber, and regular broadcast. So we're very excited to be working with CCUSA and working with MAQ to bring this to fruition, to go ahead and get you the credit and visibility you deserve on the world stage.
Thank you. I'd like to call up another sponsor. We have Stephen Charter from Avali's Eyewear.
Yeah. I'm headed.
Thank you. Good night, everybody. Welcome to all the players. My name is Stephen Charter. I am the owner or co-owner of iValley Eyewear with my wife. Fun story about iValley. It's named after my twin daughters, Ava and Livia. What's unique about iValley is that they're wooden and bamboo sunglasses. Okay, so MAQ gave us the opportunity to be a sponsor, and we greatly appreciate it. We will be sponsoring the man of the match. So we will ensure that the man of the match will be leaving in style in iValley Eyewear sunglasses, okay? So yeah. All right. So if you're wondering about my accent, I'm from Grenada in the West Indies, so I'm passionate about cricket as well. So it's very, very happy that I can be part of this great tournament. All right, so thank you very much, and good luck to all the players. Hopefully you'll be man of the match, okay?
Next, I'd like to call up our sponsor from Transamerica, Atlanta, Georgia, CK Young.
Good evening. My name is CK Young from Transamerica, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. So being a Chinese Malaysian, I grew up in Malaysia and Singapore, right? So we grew up watching cricket. So cricket is big also in Southeast Asia. But in the US that we have been living here for like the last 26 years, this is the only council that run by MAQ that is at this level for so many years. So we are a proud sponsor for Cricket Council USA, and also personally I own a team from MAQ in Atlanta, Georgia, and we are committed to take this to the next level. And I appreciate all of you, and good luck to all the players.
Next, I'd like to call up Prakash Patel. He's the Real Estate Board Commissioner, and he is a supporter of CCUSA, and we'd just like to let him have a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good evening. How is everyone doing? Let's fire it up. Come on. So basically, I'm not going to take too much of your time, I know everybody's waiting for the program to go, keep going. So I want to congratulate CCUSA, Mr. MAQ, for 23 years of this council going on. It's not a small thing, it's not a day, 2 or month or a year. It's a 22 years. He had that big commitment and devotion for this, to do something better for the cricket community. So, give him one big hand, guys, please. And thank you for inviting me, Mr. MAQ. I really appreciate, and I want to congratulate, and I want to wish you all the very best. May the best team win. Thank you.
All right, now that you guys have met our sponsors and our supporters, I'd just like to call up Sofyan Kumar, my husband. He is the president of CCUSA. He has been doing this tournament for many years now alongside MAQ, and he's here to say a few words about the future.
Thank you. All right, guys, so I'd just like to start by wishing you all good evening today. I have a little bit of a speech written down. It'll be short, I promise, maybe 2 minutes. So welcome to South Florida, the home of the U.S. Open. We played this tournament here for the last 14 years, and that's no small feat, just like we said. Cricket Council USA has been around for 22 years now. Like Samantha said, my name is Sofian Kamar. I'm the president of Cricket Council USA. I've been organizing the U.S. Open now since 2014. I would like to welcome all of you to the 14th U.S. Open Cricket 2022. This year we had hundreds of players sign up, as usual. Sorry, lost my spot. We had hundreds of players sign up for the draft. The draft is an essential tool to bring the great players and the great teams together. Every year we have a draft, and we get all of our players. A lot of the players I see in this room right now were registered for this draft, and a lot of them were chosen from those lists. And it's very important that we tell the players to sign up so we can make sure that we build every year and we go ahead and get these teams stronger and stronger continuously and make the US Open go further and further every year. So every year, as you guys know, it's a very hard thing to do to get into the US Open, only because there's hundreds of teams from all over the world that want to take part. We have teams register they'll probably start registering right after the closing ceremony, all the way up until next year, December. We hold this tournament every year in December, and every year we get hundreds of teams. So this year was no different, and it forced our hand to go ahead and increase the amount of teams that we have every year. So this year we have 12 teams playing, and for the first time ever in US Open history, we're gonna have a tournament that's gonna last 9 days. And this is nothing that probably this stadium has ever seen, and this is nothing North America has ever seen before. So I'd like to have you guys give a round of applause for yourself and the team that made this possible. Thank you.
Last but not least, I have to introduce Mohammed Qureshi. He is the founder of CCUSA, the man who has made this possible.
Good evening, all of them, and especially for our management who have done hard work. I have appreciated for all they've been doing for the US Open. It's not just my journey to bring in US Open, it's all of you guys who participating for all this year. So it's not like there's one man operation. I know I heard that MAQ, but MAQ do so much. I can arrange that, but the rest of them, somebody have to play, somebody have to bring the team, some owner have to be participating. So I really appreciate it, and then all the owners and who's part of them, welcome to them, who'll be part of a US Open, number one. And number two is without sponsors and all, I'm the one of the biggest sponsors because the dream came true on mine, 1999, first time. So I've been putting where my mouth is all these years. So let's play cricket US Open, and last 14 years. And the price is increasing every year. So our management who has been behind this for last whole years for the 14th anniversary for US Open. And second, we have to give them to our TVs and Mr. Vinod Memchin, and we have Ali Khan, which is just came announced it. He came one of the tournament in US and become one of the star. But it's not just only one Ali Khan, there is a lot of them, Jesh Karan, Stephen Taylor's is here, not, but all the playing in USA major cricket league or minor cricket league came from the US Open, has been played. So this is one of the biggest North America tournament where give them open opportunity we have been giving to all the teams who come in and play with a number of the big star players. And that performance will gonna bring them bigger. So this year I announced them, whoever the MVP will get $50,000 value of the land in by Disney. We give them out to them. So the land have golf course already there. They have the biggest lake, 700 homes has been built. That area is close to Disney, close to Legoland, and 10 minutes away. So that land will be, I'm watching that thing of a MAQ group sponsoring, giving the land opportunity. One is MVP. So one day he can recognizing US Open, I got this land and my family is growing from there. So that's one of the opportunity I give them to the players. Every year we have done that many things. So this year, and also management talked to them, increase the prices. They have County, that's Yasir Bhatti, who's one of the team owners. And because he approached them, increase the prices of the cash prices, which is we have done that. And he is there putting his head there. Should I have to put the money from my pocket? No, Yasir is not coming from your pocket, so you can smile openly. And once he does that, when he announced the team, one of who is not playing on his teams, one of the all best players, he bring him up. So I see the biggest players on his team list. But is a cricket very unusual thing. You saw this thing about happen in the World Cup, who beat them what, right? So that is the thing, is T20 very unusual. So do not look at the teams, look at your performance, play together, and I want to see wonderful crickets here. Tomorrow they are started, and it will be end of them who the champion is. But my view, every teams, 12 teams, will be champion because they participating is out of over 100 team registered, did not get qualified to play, but the 12 team qualified is playing. They all is champion for this year for 2022. Give them big hand for that thing up, you know. And my daughter, who's been participating, supporting families and all, without families, and my wife and children is not support, we cannot be here today, as we all support all friends. And also thank you for all of them who's here is coming down. And Asif Lalani, who's came down, I'm rushing back to him, is one of our investors, partners, many properties. And he's here also. I invite him as special guest. And Rob Masrur, who's behind this thing up always, but he's the first guy who started with me for my journey since 1990. And he been telling I am the crazy guy who putting so much money on the cricket. Every time he hate cricket, but he is here just for me, been participating and supporting, because he's one of the hater of the cricket. But he's saying is here for just for that, and I appreciate it. Always has been support for all these years. And he's running my office for there. We have one of the biggest real estate company in USA, MAQ Group. People doesn't know how we put things together, who's behind, how financially behind. Is our real estate company make millions of dollars a year, and we support you guys also. That's the key is, and one of the largest, over thousands of real estate owned by MAQ Group's company. You go in, buy your next investment, and MAQ Groups. I just giving it, I came in this country, similar same thing, one of you guys came in with $500. I'm here for millions, I made it, millions I give them to the cricket. So that's why I'm not gonna take with the heaven, but I will gonna spend here whatever I can with all the cricketers. Thank you very much for coming in. God bless America, God bless US Open. Thank you.
Okay guys, the moment you've all been waiting for. Dinner is served. There will be music performances throughout the night while you guys are eating. They will be entertaining. And I just like you to help yourself, get up, have a plate, enjoy the food, enjoy the music, and let's play US Open Cricket.
Zoom in out also wide.
This is the only way out for that. Yes.
क्रिकेट बड़ी यहाँ पर आगे चली है। 2 साल में ये हुआ है कि यूएस की टीम के साथ भी नहीं गई स्टेटस उसके बाद काफी पहले तो आप नहीं करते क्रिकेट ऐसी गेम है अगर इसको दोगे आप टाइम तो ये कुछ ना कुछ आप ये पहले हमारे मर्ज थे स्मार्ट चॉइस सभी भाई पहले हम लोग की टीम वो थी ना तो मर्ज थी स्मार्ट चॉइस राइडर्स थे बिजनेस है मुझे सारे फैमिली तीन टूर्नामेंट हम पहली खेले एक जीते आपकी टीम अच्छा बता रहे थे टीम बनाई प्लेयर्स जीते हैं वो डे पे है आपका भाई भी
हमारी सारी नाइट है और ओनली ये गलत स्केड्यूल वाली बात कर नहीं स्केड्यूल आए नहीं है तो उनसे कहें कि वो अब स्केड्यूल दे दें मतलब कि उसके अंदर क्या ऐसी चीज़ है जो किसने किस तोते में आगे मैच
have a proper way कि वहाँ वो ड्राइंग होती है ये बेसिकली पहले यार हमारा एक विनिंग है हमारी 2013 में लिखते हैं हम लोग ये माजिद अली सर नाइस मीटिंग
He's like this.
Start the performances now. Pictures will resume after the performances. Thank you. Okay, guys, the first performance of the night, we have Nappyville Kiska Music Group, KGMG.
Check. Let's go, bro. US Open Cricket. We ready, DJ? 14 Sanders. Yeah. Ready? I should get away. I deserve this shit. I deserve this shit. I've been messing with my lady. I've been going crazy. I've been thinking about my mama, siblings, and my baby. I've been on the plane. I threw diamonds on the chain. Holding brothers in that bitch. But it's still on me shit. Wait till I get rich. I'ma go and get that shit. Downtown Atlanta, pretty babies with their ass. Dollar bills, y'all. Can I keep it real, y'all? If you working on your status, well, you know I feel it, y'all. Can you get away? Let's take a trip to Mexico and come back like a Pablo. You ever go my way? If you ask me how I'm doing, I will look at you and say, I've been making dreams. I've been working for some days. I've been thinking to myself, I should get away. I deserve this. I deserve this. I've been thinking, running up the numbers. I've been shooting up these numbers. My girl is like a geisha, man. I think she needs some color. Girl with my bonnet, bitches hot in the summer. Straight like a baby, one good and every day come to London. I'm thinking that's only here. Can't make money to real. Pay about my mama's bills and I'm just keeping it real. Baby, passing by the election. Get ready, take protection. Make a cup by your business. All I heard is to kill. I ain't worried about it. 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 Put my blood on me song. Yeah. I've been making plays. I've been working for some days. I've been thinking to myself, I should be ready. Ooh, I deserve this shit. Ooh, I deserve this shit. I've been making plays. I've been working for some days. I've been thinking to myself, I should get away. Ooh, I deserve this shit. Cricket. You got Mac in the building. Yeah. Pull up. This band music crew. KG&G. Yeah. I pull up. The Lucy's at the tournament. I pull up. Let's do it, go and break the record. I pull up. Yeah, I said I pull up. The Lucy's at the tournament. I pull up. Let's do the little record. I pull up. I pull up. Looking like a million. I pull up. Say shit like let's hear it again. I pull up. I pull up. Swing pull on my chest. I put it in reverse. You need to put it in my pocket. Shot it cause she's special cause her is exotic. I'm a good, so I know ain't all about it. Never hit the wood, but she's all about it. Hey, look, Julie, you the man, Julie. They gon' have to stand to me. America, I just got my phone now. I just got back in the truck. Yeah, there's some rules. I ain't talking no cap. I get money like a daddy. Looking at me. Not the Lara. I keep running on the status. I keep running like a daddy. Teaching looking at me. Not the Lara. I keep lost. Hey, I pull it off. I pull it off. Pull up. I pulled up. Black SUVs. I pulled up. Please don't play with me. I pulled up. Black Bruce Wayne. I pulled up. I'm glad you came. They are in the Reno. Turbo in the Lambo. This shit so simple. Didn't want to jump out with no camo. But they stand up Pacino. I'm in Vegas, you Reno. I'm like you Reno. With the Reno. She saying it smell like baccarat. Just to find my baccarat. Saying it is got a lot of space and it costs a lot. Why you got the boxes in the kendo? Studs ain't no VP. Oh shit, you some shit you know you really. You just looking at me, I be running up the ladder, I be running up my status, I be running up my daddy. You just looking at me, I be climbing up the ladder, I be running up my status. I pulled up. I said I pulled up. Don't break your neck. I pulled up. 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 Yes, sir. I pulled up.
US Open Cricket, this is how we gonna end it. I'm Kiss Gang Truly, this is Rockstar, we in Nappy Good. And we got that big bag.
Kiss Gang Music Group.
Big bag, yo, rich bag. My pockets is very deep. Lost my count, I fell asleep. This shit happened every week. I ain't even reached my peak. Country boy, came apart, what I buy at the store. Do her body nice, her face apart. My name Truly, if they French, I bet this shit gon' bring the rent. I'm moving like the president. Yeah, yeah. You know how it feels. Big bag, yeah. Thumbing through a mill. Big bag, I can show you whip appeal. Big bag, yeah. Big bag, yeah. Big bag, yeah. Big bag, yeah. What's up? Okay, they ain't never seen it done like the way I do it, baby. You know I'm the #1 in this system. Okay, she had Asian, she had black. Put that twisting in my lap. Bump it, master street, the text like boomerang. Remember I put my okay. And that thing was in the city. Quarter pound of stranger wings. Wake up, we can do something. Intimate, love her, curve her body. Man, she love to ride on top of me. She do that thing so I'm a master work, I got a mastermind. Take a look at my girl, she verified. Say that shit when I get behind. She bust down. I'm throwing touchdowns. I got tall shit. I ain't slowing down. It's the lot of niggas trying to claim kids. But they just can't fit the ground. Big bag. Big gang music group. Yes, sir. Shout out to Matt. This is the 14th annual U.S. Open Cricket. Let's go. Let's go. Let's play cricket.
Mr. Sanchez next. Mr. Sanchez.
How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? It's nice to be back again. I'm not good with names, but I recognize everybody. Nice to see you guys again. I want to thank the U.S. Open Cricket for giving this platform and opportunities to people from all walks of life, different talent. And that means a lot to us, and you guys already know what's up. So, once again, thank you for all the support, and that's what we're here for. Thank you. Open Cricket, baby. He said, yeah.
Tu cuerpo es como un mapa que me lleva hasta el cielo. Tus besos una droga y me tienes en un vuelo. Son insaciables las ganas que yo a ti me tengo. No lo dejemos para luego. Es que desde el primer día supe que serías mía. Me la paso imaginando todo, pues mi cuerpito le sería. Yo te doy lo que tú me pidas, whisky, tequila o sangría. Por ahí en la calle comentan que tú me hiciste brujería. Es que desde el primer día supe que serías mía. Me la paso imaginando todo, pues mi cuerpito le sería. Yo te doy lo que tú me pidas, whisky, tequila o sangría. Por ahí en la calle comentan que tú me hiciste brujería. Pero no obligado, no te dedico, mis días serán nublados. Me diste un toque y ahora te estás soleado. Dentro del bloque tú me tienes buqueado. Amor, de tu sonrisa soy el mirador. Voy a comerte para no despertador. Es que en el aire me chingue más cabrón. Estás pa' que te coman en el comedor. No estás como pa' que yo te haga lo que te gusta. Eres la madura, no en la encuesta. Soy el que sabe, solo se pregunta. Te doy al 100 y te doy al 50. Todos esos bobos inventan. Yo te robo pero nadie se da cuenta. De las veces que te di perdí la cuenta. Es que desde el primer día supe que serías mía. Me la paso imaginando todo ese cuerpito le sería. Yo te doy lo que tú me pidas, whisky, tequila o sangría. Por ahí en la calle comentan que tú me hiciste brujería. Es que desde el primer día supe que serías mía. Me la paso imaginando todo ese cuerpito le sería. Yo te doy lo que tú me pidas, whisky, tequila o sangría. Por ahí en la calle comentan que tú me hiciste brujería. Me gusta lo que sabe mi pupila se dilate. Me estoy en las nubes si no es por el microbache. Mi segurita fuerte como el triple H. De fotos de porno me tiene y en el gache. Si te mueves espectacular. Los dos tenemos problemas sexuales, pero hablamos el mismo idioma. Tenemos compatibilidad como en un robo la pierna. Muévete como te mueves en TikTok. Tu cuerpo es como un mapa que me lleva hasta el cielo. Tus besos una droga y me tienes en un vuelo. Solitas se abren las ganas que yo a ti te tengo. No lo dejemos para luego. Es que desde el primer día supe que serías mía. Me la paso imaginando todo ese cuerpito en lencería. No te doy lo que tú me pidas, whisky, tequila o sangría. Por ahí en la calle comentan que tú hiciste brujería. Es que desde el primer día supe que serías mía. Me la paso imaginando todo ese cuerpito en lencería. No te doy lo que tú me pidas, whisky, tequila o sangría. Por ahí en la calle comentan que tú hiciste brujería.
US Open Cricket, how we having fun tonight or what? All right, thank you. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Big shout out to the team. Shout out to you guys. And I got one more for you guys. Yeah, let's get it. Here we go. We hit there. Shout out to Mr. Mixer Master, House of Hits, Gus Music, Science, Shabby Party, US Open Cricket. 8,000 in the house.
Mr. Sanchez. Éramos de todo y ahora nada, ya solo nos vemos cuando ella le dan ganas. No sabía que estar contigo era una mala jugada. No se nos da bien juntos, pero sí en la cama. Pero eso de que otra vez vas a volver, olvídalo. Que solo está en tu imaginación. Los regalos si quieres tíralo. Que no me vas a coger de cabrón. Pero si se te hace agua en la boca, sabes quién es el que mejor te toca. Tu cama también me boca. A veces te doy lo que te toca. Y no me vuelvas a buscar. No, solo me llamas cuando quieras más. Y no me vuelvas a buscar. No, solo me pides y me pides más. Y no me vuelvas a buscar. No, solo me llamas cuando quieras más. Y no me vuelvas a buscar. No, solo me pides y me pides más. Me pide que me la comamos vistos. Y ya no la dejen visto. Que solo a mí me mandó el par de fotos y encima también videitos. No hemos hecho la pase, pero no evito que pase. Hoy te como y mañana se me olvida todo lo que hicimos en el mase. Cosa muy chimba, es una pena que ella no está conmigo para hacerla. Con besos fuera y nada te llena. Quieres volver porque ya estoy en la trena. Me siento fabuloso, vivo como los famosos. El mismo pero un poquito más odioso. Y no me vuelvas a buscar. No, solo me llamas cuando quieras más. Y no me vuelvas a buscar. No, solo me pides y me pides más. Y no me vuelvas a buscar. No, solo me llamas cuando quieras más. Y no me vuelvas a buscar. No, solo me pides y me pides más. Pensé que era hierba buena, pero mala hierba nunca muere. Hoy te recojo a las 9 para darte candela. Sobre la cadena, y a poquito, chiquito. Demonio que conmigo se revela. Ya no son una, pero qué rico, ¿verdad? Pero me limito y hacemos un truquito. Todo queda en pedacitos. Éramos de todo y ahora nada. Ya solo nos vemos cuando ella le dan ganas. No sabía que estar contigo era una mala jugada. No se nos da bien juntos, pero sí en la cama. Pero eso de que otra vez vas a volver, olvídalo. Que solo está en tu imaginación. Los regalos quieres tíralo. Que no me vas a coger de cabrón. Pero si se te hace agua en la boca, sabes quién es el que mejor te toca. Tu cama está fría y me invoca. A veces te doy lo que te toca. Y no me vuelvas a buscar. No, solo me llamas cuando quieras más. Y no me vuelvas a buscar. No, solo me pides y me pides más. Y no me vuelvas a buscar. No, solo me llamas. solo está en tu imaginación. Regalo si quieres tíralo, que no me vas a comerte cabrón. Pero si se pasa por la boca, sabes que es el que mejor te toca. Tu cama está fría y me invoca, a veces te doy lo que te toca.
Yeah, mi gente. All right, US Open Cricket. Thank you once again, Mr. Sanchez. Thank you for the opportunity again. It's nice to see you guys. I'm gonna be around, and yeah. Saludos mi gente, aquí estamos en el US Open Cricket. It's your boy Mr. Sanchez. Saludos a toda mi gente. Dale.
Thank you, Mr. Sanchez. Prezi was just telling me that since 2018, Sanchez has liked every single photo that comes out of the US Open.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, a big supporter. And Prezi said that he will give you earlier notice, not 2 hours, for next year. So in the promotion leading up to this US Open, you would have heard a beautiful voice singing a beautiful song. And tonight, let's put our hands together for young Peach. She's going to come and sing our team song for this year. Lauren Peach.
Let's play with Open Champion. Play with Open Champion. I'll play. I know what it takes, how it feels to win. And I'll do it all till the sun goes down. And all to the night time. Oh yeah, let's play. Give it all you got inside. Make the magic come on, make you feel alive. This is the right time. Let's play.
Song, Mark is saying, you better sing it before he tries.
My next song is going to be Skateboarders Just Wanna Have Fun. fast, jumping the streets, flying off the rails. Run over the kids in the park, cause ride school, this is an insult. It's dark cause it's early morning, the sun is shining, that's the best part. Cause early mornings when we get loose and turn our tricks into rock stars. Insane is what we're called, but I believe in the wild card. Be free and see new things, and if I fall, just get back up. See you at the bottom, y'all. See you at the bottom, y'all. See you at the bottom, y'all. Hey, see you at the bottom, y'all. It's paradise. I wanna be like Tony Hawk. Skateboarders make a late night noise, they flip and twist. I fan hunting in the beach. Post sticks when the cops chase me. I'll be gone, but my friends and me. We'll talk until we want. Skateboarders just wanna have fun. It's paradise. I wanna be like Tony Hawk. Skateboarders make a late night noise, they flip and twist. I fan hunting in the beach. Post sticks when the cops chase me. I'll be gone, but my friends and me. We'll stop until we want. Skateboarders just wanna have fun. Not much can you do it, cause competition's in season. Stranding on if all you have, cause in the streets there's no excuses. Triple flip, double kick, no matter the rhyme or reason. Ride the ramp on my pink skateboard, to all the boys I'm just teasing. See you at the bottom, y'all. See you at the bottom, y'all. See you at the bottom, y'all. Hey, see you at the bottom, y'all. It's paradise. I wanna be like Tony Hawk. Skateboarders make a late night noise, dip, flip, and twist. I fan hunting in the beach. Post sticks when the cops chase me. I'll be gone, but my friends and me. We'll talk until we want. Skateboarders just wanna have fun. It's paradise. I wanna be like Tony Hawk. Skateboarders make a late night noise, dip, flip, and twist. I fan hunting in the beach. Post sticks when the cops chase me. I'll be gone, but my friends and me. We'll talk until we want. Skateboarders just wanna have fun. Kick, turn, drag, flip. Loop it, heel flip. Let's flip, hot slide. I chase nose grind. Kick, turn, drag, flip. Loop it, heel flip. Let's flip, hot slide. I chase nose grind. It's paradise. I wanna be like Tony Hawk. Skateboarders make a late night noise, they flip and twist. I fan hunting in the beach. Post sticks when the cops chase me. I'll be gone, but my friends and me. We'll talk until we want. Skateboarders just wanna have fun. It's paradise. I wanna be like Tony Hawk. Skateboarders make a late night noise, they flip and twist. I fan hunting in the beach. Post sticks when the cops chase me. I'll be gone, but my friends and me. We'll talk until we want. Skateboarders just wanna have fun. 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 Skateboarders just wanna have fun.
Thank you, Lauren. And she has added so much to the promotions for US Open this year. But having said that, we've come to the end, not the end of this evening's proceedings though, just the official part. And we have some house music. And if any one of you players, officials want to sing, just let us know.
give you my whole life. That's my girl, I'm in my Yorker. Hate to leave the car is ocean. Remember when I couldn't hold her? Left the baggage for a moment.
I got my peaches out in Georgia, yeah. I get my weed from California, that's that. I took my trip up to the north, yeah. I get my life right from the source, yeah.
I get the feeling so I'm sure. And in my head because I'm yours. I can't pretend I can't ignore you. Don't think you wanna know just where I've been. Don't need to stop it. The one I need is right in my arms. This is for mine. And I'll be right here with you till the end.
I got my peaches out in Georgia, yeah. I get my weed from California, that's that. I took my trip up to the north, yeah. I get my life right from the source, yeah. I got my peaches out in Georgia, yeah. I get my weed from California, that's that. I took my trip up to the north, yeah. I get my life right from the source, yeah. I got my peaches out in Georgia, yeah. I get my weed from California, that's that. I took my trip up to the north, yeah. I get my life right from the source, yeah. I got my peaches out in Georgia, yeah. I get my weed from California, that's that. I took my trip up to the north, yeah. I get my life right from the source, yeah.
part in the US Open 2022, representing the Florida Scorpions. Come and catch us live at the Broad County Stadium or live on MAQ TV. See you guys there.
We're never alone. And that is our strength. Because when we're doubted, we'll play as one. When we're held back, we'll go farther and harder. If we're not taken seriously, we'll prove that wrong. And if we don't fit the sport, we'll change the sport. We know things won't always go our way.
And the world's sporting events are postponed or cancelled.
But whatever it is, we'll find a way. And when things aren't fair, we'll come together for change.
We have a responsibility
to make this world a better place.
And no matter how bad it gets, we will always come back stronger. Because nothing can stop what we can do together. We're never alone. And that is our strength. Because when we're doubted, we'll play as one. When we're held back, we'll go farther and harder. If we're not taken seriously, we'll prove that wrong. And if we don't fit the sport, we'll change the sport. We know things won't always go our way.
And the world's sporting events are postponed or cancelled.
But whatever it is, we'll find a way. And when things aren't fair, we'll come together for change.
We have a responsibility
to make this world a better place.
And no matter how bad it gets, we will always come back stronger. Because nothing can stop what we can do together.
Try it in. Sound check. Testing 1, 2, test.
Okay, give me signal. Well, good morning. This has been a moment we've all been waiting for since last December. It's here, and we have two wonderful teams who will open the proceedings in this very prestigious tournament. It's the biggest tournament in America, and it carries the biggest prize money, $150,000, and that, if that does not excite the players, nothing will. Joining me at the toss is the chairman of Cricket Council USA, a man who has worked tirelessly in promoting cricket here in America. Next to him is a newfound friend, Doug. And next to Doug is Shannon. To be confused with Shannon Gabriel, he's only as tall as Gabriel. Next to him, of course, is a U.S. legend. And that's the man Taylor. And next to him is another legend, Oscar Malhotra, both U.S. national players. Such is the quality of this tournament. And at this point in time, Doug will present the coin to Stephen Taylor. Heads is a call. Tails it is. So, Stephen, if you can just join me here. You want to tell us what you're going to do?
We're going to have a bowl first.
And what's the thinking behind that?
This first game, man, is a little tacky as well, a little wet spots in it, so we might try to use some of that moisture up front.
I know your form has been good. I'm sure you're going to transfer that to this.
Yeah, man, I've been batting good with the U.S. team, so I just want to back myself and just keep playing good cricket.
I want to wish you all the best.
Thank you, boss.
And if Jasper Malhotra could join us, just to remind you that he has a world record. He struck 6 sixes in an over, and was great competition. MAQ was not bowling. It was serious bowlers. I'm sure you're looking to bring that sort of form and performance at the U.S. Open.
Yeah, that's true, Vinod. I've been looking forward for U.S. Open because this has been a breaking ground for me. I've been playing U.S. Open for 10 years. I'm really excited, and hopefully my team and myself can put up a show.
You spoke about this being your breaking ground. What has this tournament done for U.S. cricket?
I mean, of course, it's one of the best tournaments in the U.S. and as we've seen, a lot of big names and even local players get a chance to rub shoulders with big names. So it gives a platform for young players to perform, which is good for the cricket.
Well, when CCUSA realized you were playing, McQuarrie ordered extra balls.
MAQ knows me. I've been playing with MAQ for 9 years now. So MAQ has seen me grow up. And, I'm happy that I'm here and enjoying my cricket.
Well, the news from Pittside, UMMC, they have lost the toss. And, of course, they will be batting first.
Can you hear me? Good? Okay.
Well, good morning and welcome to the 14th edition of the US Open. We're here at the Central Broad Regional Park, and this promises to be the best of the 14. The organizers have started well by increasing the prize money. It's now $156,000, and that will be shared amongst the winners. So, and of course, the runner-up. The first game is a mouth-watering contest. You know, when you go to a restaurant, they normally give you appetizers. Well, this is an appetizer. And this game will feature UMMC, led by U.S. national player Jaskiran Malhotra, known for hitting 6 sixes in an over. And they're coming up against Masters. Masters, they are, of course, out of North, so they're coming out of New York area, and they are led by another national player in, of course, Stephen Taylor. Taylor has made himself a homemade name. It has been tailor-made, so to speak, and of course he has done so well. And just to go through the teams for you, and we have the Masters Cricket Club. Of course, as I said before, they're led by Stephen Taylor, including Chandrapal Hemraj, Kyle Phillip, O'Shane Thomas, Benjamin Mike, John Ross Campbell, Aldane Thomas, Kareem Gore, US player Anthony Bramble, Guyanese player Kevin Sinclair, also out of Guyana, and of course the Guyana Amazon Warriors, Hayden Walsh, the West Indies leg spinner, Sherfin Rutherford, the all-rounder, would have played for West Indies already. Nitish Kumar, national player here, Rajdeep Darbar, Yasir Mohammed, and Jasdeep Singh. So, that is their team this morning. Of course, let me say a very good morning to my fellow commentator, Amrish. And Amrish, he has the UMMC team. Good morning, Amrish. How are you?
I am doing great. What an environment do we have over here. Beautiful day, 75 degrees Celsius and 75 degrees and beautiful, beautiful conditions to play cricket. For the UMC Knight Riders, we have Jan Nisar Khan, Wastunga Kenjenge, Sohail Tanveer, Ali Sheikh, Salman Irshad, Matthew Tromp, Justin Dell, Sahib Malhotra, Musaddiq Ahmed, Imran Khan Jr., Shoaib Maqsood, Noman Anwar, Hamza Khalid, Usman Rafiq, Mohammad Mohsen, and Jaskaran Malhotra.
Well, that's wonderful indeed. And just to give you news from the middle, Stephen Taylor winning the toss for the Masters team, and he's asked the Knight Riders to take first strike. I'm seeing the Knight Rider, the UMMC guys, they're already out there, and the action is about to take place. It's going to be Jasdeep Singh from the far end. Delivery outside the off stump, shaping away, in and out of the gloves of the wicket keeper, and they're going to come back for two. Let's wait on the umpire, of course. Just buys, not wide. It was a bit wide. Bramble not gathering as he normally does. And they're off and running at the end of the first ball, 2 without loss.
Exciting. It's going to be the first 6 overs. It's all about the power play. You need to have an aggressive plan to go out there and make as many runs as possible to give your side that aggressive start, that lift that you need, the boost.
Singh outside the off stump again, and driving airily on that occasion. Anwar,
beautiful channel that he was bowling in. The ball pitched on the off stump and just moved a little bit outside. Tried to drive, just beats the outside edge. What a terrific start over there.
Yeah, I think he will want to come a little closer to Anwar though, because that delivery started wide. And if you look at the field, there's no one
of course, because we're in the power play, no one protecting the offside boundary. And this is what I'm speaking about. Driving again through the offside. That was too wide, and it's going to be pulled up just short of the ropes. So that's 2 more.
Giving room to open his arms, and rightly said by Vinodi. Just giving him so much room, driven beautifully over the offside, and easy 2 runs.
So it's 4 without loss at the moment. Lovely weather here in Broward. Of course, it has been magnificent all day long. Again, you have to consider Singh being very lucky on that occasion. He was wide again, just too wide. There is a point. Squarish cover, extra cover, and of course a mid-off. Once the ball goes through there, there's basically no protection on the offside.
Just has to move his arm, just has to move his length, and the length looks good. The line just needs to be there on the off stump. In comes Singh.
Oh, that's better. This one comes back into the right-handed Anwar. So he's showing that he can move the ball both ways. We've seen that in this over so far.
Absolutely, the ball comes inside this way, tucks him for room, and just a defensive stroke up there. That's the line and the length that Singh needs to bowl. The weather has been awesome, and the pitch, I talked to the pitchman, and he said that it's an 180 score to be made.
Runs here. So again, overcompensating. Earlier in this over, he had 3 deliveries that were very wide on the off stump. The last one was a good delivery that jagged back. The previous delivery, sorry. But that last delivery, again, trying to overcompensate for not going wide on the offside. It was a bit too straight. Helped the way around the corner. End of the first over. Not a bad start here by the Knight Riders. They're 6th without loss.
Yeah, this time just putting on the leg side. Beautiful glance on the leg side. And 6 for no loss. Just getting the feel of the cricket right now. The game, first game of this tournament. Both teams want to set up themselves beautifully for this tournament. It's a format that they are going to play 3 games in the league and then go to the knockouts. Jaskaran Malhotra will now be facing his first ball. Comes with a big reputation.
Well, it's going to be the Guyanese Hemraj. And the Hemraj, who has bowled in the power play before, better known for his explosive batting. Let's see how he goes. Left arm orthodox. And that is exactly what he's going to try to do with Malhotra, is to take his arms away from him.
Jaskaran nicely taking a single, giving the strike to Norman. And Vinod, do you think the ball is going to turn, offer a little bit turn on the pitch, or it's just go with the arm straight?
I think in the early exchanges, the turn would be negligible because of the fact that there's a sheen on this track and the ball is going to skid on more than anything else in the early exchanges. If you look at the track, there's a sheen.
Absolutely.
Which makes it almost glass-like. So the ball is going to rush on. The pitch will be like concrete at this point in time. You know, speaking to the head groundsman here, and early on today, he was telling me he actually took a ball and was throwing the ball into the turf at good velocity, and there were no indentations. It tells me that the track is like concrete. The ball is going to come onto the bat, and it's going to be very good for batting.
Meanwhile, a single down the leg side. Yeah, I went to the pitch, observed the pitch. It was nicely rolled. It has a black clay and a little bit of grass, but it had that shine on it. Looks like an absolute belter to get an 180 score up there. You know, you need to have that score to defend. The options for Hemraj is to just bowl wicket to wicket.
And this is exactly what he's trying to do. Again, Malhotra has to be careful. There's a fielder just lurking around the corner. So this is good so far. It's been a good move to have Hemraj open the bowling, because what you want to do is to take the arms away from Malhotra. He's a 6-hitter,
Yeah.
Malhotra, and if you look at him, you will see he's a tall man, but he has a very crouched stance. He comes up late so that he can get underneath those deliveries, hence the reason he hits it in the air and over the rope.
The Masters are trying to mix it up, a paceman and a left-arm bowler, and what they are telling the batsman is, yes, if you have the right, go for it, go up in the air. The field is up, just go and exert yourself. And so far, so good. The bowler has bowled a brilliant over here.
Yeah, good over there from Hemraj. Last delivery, keeping a bit low. And again, the reason for that is because it's slid on. And the Malhotra was left surprised. So Jaskan Malhotra has been kept quiet. He's on 104. But he's such a talent that, he's going to take a few deliveries just to get accustomed to this track. And if they don't remove him quickly, they could be in for serious damage. He's a man like that. I've seen him score centuries here at the US Open in previous incarnations of it. And now I think he, more than anyone else, would want to start this wonderful 2022 season on a high note.
The Masters would be very happy with this start. 2 overs, 9 runs. They just want to keep that line length and put some more pressure on the Knight Riders, and probably take a wicket or two over there to further dent them. Well, it's time for the...
So it's the West Indies all-rounder, Romario Shepherd, and his fellow Guyanese. Bramble has to skip away on the onside. There is no run, but it's a wide, no run off the bat. Has to be careful here.
Extras, they need to control those extras right now. They have put a break on the scoring, and right now it's all about controlling the line and length and bowling dots after dots. Just bowling to his field right now, attacking the stumps. Shepherd is nice smooth run up, and then at the last minute puts a little bit of effort on his ball. The ball just trying to come in a little bit. No run conceded.
Shepherd.
What a shot that is. Terrific shot. That's the first 6.
Well, the first 6 of the tournament. And again, that was a length delivery. So all Anwar had to do with it was to play through the line, as you can see from the replay here. Length ball through the line. You can trust the bounce and pace of this track. And that's 6. So the first 6 of what should be many over the next 9 days. That one just going over the ropes.
Now Shepherd has to come up with a game plan. Does he go for the full ball, or just he goes a little bit short? He has to see his option, what he has to do to contain the batsman.
Shepherd. Oh, that's better. Just pulling the length back.
Absolutely. Just adjusting his length. Last ball was a little bit fuller. This time Shepherd just backs his length, a little bit bounce, hits on top of his bat, and that's the right adjustment done by Shepherd.
Yeah, and for squaring him up, but that's the kind of length that he would want to focus on in this early spell. There's a stiff wind blowing from the western end of this ground, which is not normally the case. Better again. So Shepherd learning quickly.
After that 6, just getting his length right, adjusting it, and that's what you need to do in a competition like this, to just make those minor adjustments. So Norman is at 10. He has placed 12 balls. And he has the major strike so far in this game.
Whipped away. Runs here. They take one, and that's all they're going to get. Shepherd going for the full delivery on that occasion, but too straight.
The deep square leg guy just quickly moving in, stopping and keeping it to single. The two fielders outside are the deep square leg, and the third man that has been opted for. Romario Shepherd trying to bowl in that channel just outside off stump and hitting and the off stump line. Jaskaran gets the strike now.
Jaskaran going down the track, just looking to put him off and playing over that, and he is can't get that one away, so it's the end of the over 17 for 1.
And absolutely, that was an inner edge.
Yeah, he's out.
He's out. That was an inner edge. We were thinking that it's just, just a
loose
ball.
shot. Let's see the replay on that. I think they caught everyone unawares. Let's look at this delivery here from Shepherd. Yeah, Malhotra getting an under edge. You're quite right there, Amrish. And
didn't see, I was thinking that he's strolling a little bit over there, taking a walk, like making his mind, okay, next shot not going to go that cross-batted shot. The umpire did not raise his finger or anything, but just walked.
Well, the thing about it is, you have to, whilst that wicket has gone to Romario Shepherd, it was not the greatest of deliveries. You have to give credit to Chandapal Hemraj. Jaskaran Malhotra loves to go after the bowling. He frustrated him in his last over, kept him very quiet. He had 1 of 4 at that point in time. And this over being the third over of the power play, one was bound to see the release shot. That was the release shot. And he was very, very unfortunate indeed. A good catch though. It was dying on Brumble. And he took the catch.
That was a great take. Like 2 overs, there have been pressure build up. Normally, you see a run rate between 8 and 9, right? The run rate was around 6, and Jaskaran had to do something. He was at 1 out of 4 balls, goes for the biggie, but he goes cross batted instead of straight shot, and gets an inner edge. And now they are 1 down.
Oh, that's good. He's cramping them for room.
Yeah, he has got the line and length, and now he's just going through the motion, not trying to do anything different, just bowl over there, see if the batsman is up for it. This is going to be an interesting contest. They have just lost 1 wicket, and the batsman takes him on.
Yeah, that's a lovely shot over cow corner, and they're just looking to put him off. I think one thing the batsman could have trusted was the fact that he was going to come into his body. He's bowling wicket to wicket, and he had no issues with leaving home.
Beautiful use of his field, come dancing down the track and hits him over the mid wicket. What a terrific shot.
Here he is again.
Tries to emulate the same shot right now.
But they were just pulling it back, and that is what saved Hemraj on that occasion.
Shoaib now taking guard. Norman Anwar has moved to 18. He has hit 2 sixes so far, looking good.
Yeah, Norman has been the one doing the heavy lifting in the early exchanges. And Shoaib Maqsood is the new batsman. Have a look at that 6 that was struck. He was down the track. And again, as I said, the ball coming on with the arm. Similar to this.
This time it's a little bit full on his legs, whips it through the leg side, gets a single. But so far so good for the bowling team. They have restricted, the team below 6 runs per over, and it's almost catering to that 6. And from here on, we want the batting side to just accelerate.
Sweeping it away. Runs here. Just one. Still, he was struck for a 6, but still not a bad over at all by Hemraj. He's now bowled his 2. He's gone for 11. And at the end of the over, the Knight Riders are 26 for 1.
And it's all about, you break the game of T20 in the 5 over, 6 overs section, and the first 4 overs just belonging to the Masters. They have been bowling very good over here.
Let me say a very good morning to our crew, our production crew, SC Tech. And that stands for Sean and Chelsea. No Roddy in that. It's a short, not making the height. What we've seen here is the ball not making too much height. It's been a little bit on the slower side, on the lower side, sorry.
Yeah, we have not seen the bounce on top of the stumps. It's like the knee height and the ankle height, just not there for the pull and hooks and the cuts. And if you bowl wicket to wicket on this pitch and attack the pitch, that's what the bowling team, Jasdeep has been bowled that first over, and now he's charging in for the second over.
Well, this delivery is angled into him. Lovely bit of fielding down behind square.
Beautifully fielded. That ball was traveling on the leg side. Got it quickly and released it. Just kept the batsman for a single.
Just getting the ball to come in with the angle. And Romario Shepherd doing some good work down behind square. I was saying, good morning to our production team led by Mr. Mongal out of Trinidad, and they flew Mr. Mongal in at tremendous cost, and he's have to put him up on a 5-star hotel in order to make this production as good as you're seeing it.
We need it. We need all the technical people. We need all those things. Here we are doing the commentary, but thanks God we have him.
Yeah, Mr. Mongal. Thank God for him. And we should be hearing from Mr. Mongal at some point in time during the series. Jesse Singh. Ball him! Right up in the block hole. And there was Shoaib Maksud looking to go down the ground. He has to go down the ground, but in the opposite direction, back in the dugout.
We have seen 2 batsmen going across. We know first was Jaskar and then Shoaib. Both of them trying to go on the leg side. And this time puts the ball a little bit fuller.
Yeah, Singh was getting the ball to come back in, but that, again, coming in with the angle, and look where the bat face is facing. It's facing mid-on. So you were quite right there, Abrish, but he was going across the line.
Just now.
Yes, I was just getting some issues with my fellow commentator's name. It's Amrish. Amrish, of course.
And Masters would be so happy with the stars they have got. They have now got 2 wickets of the Knight Riders and not much score on the wicket. The first power play definitely belonging to the Masters. Vinod.
Yeah, definitely. The first set of the exchanges, you would have lost with Maksud. You've lost before him Jaskar and Malhotra. So that's tough. And you can see the frustration on being shown by the Knight Riders batsmen, because I think they have a set score for the power play that they would like to achieve. But the key is you have to assess the conditions and think on your feet. So that target that you may have for the power play has to be fluid.
Setting the target is so very difficult. If you go with a man's, mindset of 180, 200, and suddenly when you don't get those runs, it becomes difficult. Then you put the pressure on yourself. Right now, beautiful fielding there on the point, just like Jaunty Rhodes I saw there.
Probably that's his cousin.
And Jasdeep has been bowling that line. He bowled that beautiful ball, got the wicket, and Masters right now on top. Jasdeep Singh charging in, comes in, this beats him, all ends up. What a beautiful channel is Jasdeep Singh bowling. That ball just bouncing on top of the wicket.
Again, coming in with the angle. Let's have a look at it. Singh going wide of the crease and cutting him in half, just brushing the thigh pad, and rightfully so. Good decision by the umpire. Not out. So Singh,
he's mixing it up. Sometimes he comes closer from the stump, and this time he goes a little bit wider. The ball comes in, and Musaddiq Ahmed.
Hey Singh. Well fielded there at mid-wicket. The captain himself, Stephen Taylor. So this has been an excellent over by Jasdeep Singh. He has finished his 2 overs, and he's taken 1 for 5. The last 4 deliveries of this over were unscored off, 5 in all. And at the end of 5, the masters are showing that they have mastered the power play.
So what has been, Vinod, you have watched this game for a long time, what has a good score on this pitch? What is the average score that we have seen in this pitch?
What I've noticed though, and history shows that the morning game has the lowest score. And that has a lot to do with preparation, moisture in the track, the bowlers getting something to work with. But as the day goes on and the pitch is baked under the Florida sun, it gets truer.
So the fast bowlers get a little bit help in the morning, and if they maintain that line and length, then they are able to contain the batsman. But as it dries up, it's going to be beautiful for batting.
Yep, you're quite right. Go to the head of the class there, Amrish. Down the leg side, helped away, runs here. That should go all the way. Will we get the first 4 on this side? No.
What a beautiful stop over there. Diving all ends. In comes the throw. That could be dangerous. Wow. What a collection. First the chase and that collection, and the throw was right on top of the stumps. Norman Monmar, Norman Anwar, he has scored 20 of 19, he has been the one who has doing all the scoring so far.
Here's Mike. Again, coming in with the angle.
Musaddiq takes that single on offer, and that's what they need to do right now, strike rotation.
So this is the last of the power play. 4 deliveries to go. Here's Mike. Again on the leg side. Hoiked away, and that's another maximum. Short delivery coming into the right hand, and all he had to do was help it on its way, aided by that strong wind blowing across the ground.
Beautiful swiveling. You were there. The ball is just right there. Swivels it and hits it mightily over the square leg for a huge 6.
He just had to help it on its way. And that's 37 for 2 now. 3 deliveries to go. Normally in the power play you target around 45, 55 for at least 1 wicket. They've lost 2. They're on 37. And what this shows here is that all you need is a little patience at times. Not because it's the power play, you will go after everything. I think that was the mistake that was made by Jaskran Malocha and Shoaib Maksud.
And Norman Anwar, he has played 20 balls, 21 balls, so he has his eyes set right now, and that's the spending time on the wicket, Vinod.
Just doing some gardening there. Anwar, he's been good. Striking 3 maximums so far in his innings.
His team might be thinking that he's the man right now to take him through.
Well, there is a delay as they're changing the ball. So the third umpire comes out with a box of balls. So he has plenty balls, Amrish. He brings out 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're laughing.
This over, though, is the right over that the Knight Riders wanted. They had not got such kind of over. For the first 3 balls, they have scored.
It takes me back to my point. You adjust to the situation. And I think Malotra will be thinking about that now. You know, having played such a rash shot. All he had to do was to see off that initial period. As I said before, and you would see every day of this match as the day progresses. Once there's sunshine in South Florida, which there is in abundance, the track gets better to bat on. Even you can make runs on it.
Definitely. I'm feeling like going in there.
Mike. Slow delivery. That's good. That's good. That's better.
Making that adjustment just outside off, keeping it full. And power play is all about contentment sometimes. You have to attack early when a ball is offering you swing, seam. But sometimes it's about containment, and this over is about finishing the over well. 10 runs has been conceded, 2 balls to go. That's what Mike is trying to do.
Mike will want to take a stand here and end strongly, driving, finding cover. Anwar upset. He knew that if he had gotten that past cover, that would have raced away into the boundary. The western side of the ground where extra cover is, it's pretty parched. I was told that there's regular soccer activities there, has left the ground in that direction in not the best condition. Normally, the outfield is like a billiards table here. Cut away, fine, that's 4. Just delaying the shot a bit to get it away from point. And Mike got an over there he would like to forget. 14 coming off it. It's the end of the over.
Meanwhile, Norman, he is set. This time, square of the wicket, cuts it, and cuts it hard. And to the boundary ward. He has got the start right now. He's moving. He has put the skating shoes right now.
So 33 of 24. He has been excellent, Norman Anwar. And at the end of 6, it's 41 for 2, just hovering around 7 and over.
And that's what you need. Sometimes that 1 over, we know, or 2 overs, then you get to that 1 or 2 overs, you feel confident. Your team feels confident. Your fellow partner feels confident. And, you know, the scoreboard keeps on moving. Right now, they need a big partnership over here.
So the shepherd is back. The man who got the wicket of Jaskran Malocha, the dangerous Jaskran Malocha, and he's going to bowl to Musaddiq Ahmed. Now, all Ahmed needs to do at this point in time is to keep Anwar on strike.
Ooh.
Looking to tug. Gets 1.
That is the same shot where we have lost 2 wickets. That ball, that going towards the deep mid wicket, that shot has seen 2 wickets gone, and that is something that he needs to do. Just maybe couple of balls play straighter.
All he has to do is to get this man on strike. He's on fire, and once he's on fire, you want to keep him there. He's going to beat the iron whilst it's hot. Here's Shepherd. That's good. Good delivery, good areas. Shepherd has been good today.
And Norman Anwar, you know, he's batting very intelligently. He's not going after every ball. When the ball is there to hit, he's making the most of it. But he's also good in making singles. After the 6-over mark, it's all about consolidation. Just trying to take those single doubles, and the field is spread out. Take those single doubles where Offing right now opens his face of the bat and gets an easy 2.
Yeah, that delivery too short. It was again shaping away. And Anwar had enough time to make the adjustment to get it away from backward point. I'd like to say a very good morning to Dr. Nilesh Mehta, who will be joining the commentary team later on in the week. Also, Leonard Archiba out of New York. Good old Lenny, he's on his way. And sure to hear the voice of these gentlemen, as well as Amrish, who is in the hot seat at the moment. Amrish has been smiling for the entire morning. He's like a kid in a candy store.
This is fantastic over here, watching the cricket and be able to express a superb cricket at offer. Terrific environment.
Which area you hail from? Arkansas?
Yes, I'm Arkansas, Bentonville. I live over there. Traveled over here for just this tournament.
I was there earlier this year. CC USA held a tournament in Bentonville. And the Titans reached the finals, only to lose. I think that on that day it was a great upset. So the Titans are here for this US Open, and we're sure to see the great talent I saw packed in the area at Emirates. Emirates, a world traveller, excellent T20 cricketer. Short cutting, nowhere that was there for the shot. He was actually cutting at that at a straight delivery. Luckily for him, it bounced high and went over the stumps.
Norman Anwar looked very settled on the pitch, but the other batsmen, they're just struggling to take that singles, doubles so far, as what we have seen.
All they need to do is to look at Anwar and see what he's doing. Apart from those explosive shots, he's keeping a calm head, and that's so important. Look at this shot in the air, and I think Shepherd will be celebrating pretty soon. Yes, he is. Another wicket falls, another poor shot going across the line, and that's the third wicket for the Masters.
The Knight Riders, they are just not able to rotate the strike and give Norman Anwar the strike. They have lost 3 so far. And Norman Anwar is still there. This time, like a nothing shot, Vinod.
Yeah, it was, just taking the top edge and going down behind square. You're quite right. It was a nothing shot. The ball was not there for that shot. It was just short of a length. But it rushed on to him. And, guys like Romario Shepherd, they are normally underrated in terms of their pace. He's a strong man. He bowls off his shoulders. Sure. And that rushed on that occasion there to Ahmed when he was not expecting that.
Well, right now the Knight Riders, they need partnership. They need the partnership of 40, 50 runs. Take it to that 10-15 over mark, and then from there accelerate. So far they have not been able to develop any kind of partnership. Norman Anwar, who is batting, he has made 90% of the run. 36 runs have come from Norman Anwar, whereas other batsmen has just not been able to rotate the strike. And that puts a lot of pressure on the batsman in form as well. They need to right now assess what is a good score on this pitch, and try to go when they might have started at the start at 180 runs. Now that score might be moving to 160, 150. Still, they need to put a good score for the strong batting lineup that Masters has. Mohammad Mohsin joins Norman. They had a good chat in the middle. And Kevin Sinclair is the new bowler. He's going to bowl the 8th over. Batsman taking a look around, seeing the field setting, the changes that are being made to the field.
So Kevin Sinclair, who would have played for the West Indies in T20 cricket as well, and of course the Guyana Amazon Warriors, just getting a little bite. So as the sheen comes off, it slows the pitch down. The ball then gets time to grip, as you're seeing there.
Yeah, the first ball, he would be very happy about it. The ball just going a little bit, turning a little bit in. And bowling, finding the pace to bowl at this pitch is very, very important. And Kevin Sinclair has found the length and the right pace, just a little bit slower. But this time, the batsman decides to use his feet, and a terrific 6.
Anwar is very strong in that area, and with Sinclair bringing the ball back into him, just left home. As you can see from the replay, he was confident. He stayed low and was able to get underneath that and hit it away for 6. So that's the 50 up. It's now 51 for 3. A fight back here is imminent.
Norman looks at a great form over here. He has started the tournament right. He has got the pitch, the condition, grasped it. And that was a cut. He might be thinking that he missed out on that 4. The 4 was there for the taking. Norman Anwar, the man. The score slowly from 4 to 5, now 6.8 the run rate.
This is again going deep in his crease. Just get that extra split second.
Mohammad Mohsin, left-hander. Kevin Sinclair going around the wicket, changing the angle to tuck him up.
So I think he will be better served bowling to the left-hander. He's taking the ball away from him. He has put a slip in place in the form of Chandrapal Hemraj, his fellow Guyanese. And here's Sinclair. Again, the order of the day is just taking the arms away from these ball strikers. And Sinclair has brought the overturn end at the end of it, 53 for 3.
Mohammad Mohsin just taking that single, nice and easy. That's what you want right now. Just spend a little bit time on the pitch. There is still time. It's 8 overs done. There are still 12 overs to be bowled. A 3-over, 4-over partnership will set them good, and then they can accelerate from there. So far, the Knight Riders have managed 53 runs from 3 overs, and the Masters had bowled good. Benjamin Mike, he's coming for his 2nd over. The first over was a little bit expensive. 14 came off it, and this might be the right time, to bring him in. A new batsman has come and 3 wickets have fallen down, and that could be the time to bring your bowler, give him some confidence and get him going.
Excellent point indeed. This is the time, but remember Norman Anwar is still in there.
Yes, absolutely.
So if he strays, Anwar will be all too willing to deal with him.
And Mike would be saying, why not put like couple of balls to the new batsman? Mohsin, he's on strike, so he would be trying to go, bowl those couple and 2-3 balls. We have the field. There is only 4 fielders inside, probably bringing a fielder in. What do you think, Vinod?
Down the leg side, signal wide. I think because of, for lack of a better word, Benjamin's erratic bowling so far, I think that is why such protection has been given to him with fielders right back. I think You look on the onside, there is of course long on, it's right back, deep mid wicket, and a very wide long leg right back on the fence. And on the offside, you have third man, sweeper on the boundary as well. This is better. And this is what he needs to do. Angle it across the left-hander and just bowl those hard lengths.
And that's what the field that has been set for him. He has 5 on the offside, 3 are protecting the single over there, and he has a third man. So that is the length, back of length, angling outside and making the batsman play in those areas. That is the line, the line that he needs to be away from, the leg side. The first ball was on the leg side, wide. This almost there, gets an easy single, and now Norman comes on strike. This is going to be interesting to watch.
That would have been a very good delivery to a right-hander. And this is what having the right-left combination leads to a slight advantage to any batting team, with the bowlers having to constantly adjust their lines. So let's see how he goes with Anwar. Let's take a look at the field. Just one fielder on the offside, back on the boundary, and that's at the sweeper, the cover sweeper. You have a short third man, point, extra cover, and mid-off on the offside. We get to the on. After this delivery, that's good. Right up in the block hole, so to speak. Gets one. And on the onside, you have a deep mid-wicket on the boundary. That's coming in now for the left-hander on strike, and that's the form of Taylor. There was also long off right back, and a deep extra cover was also back on the boundary. So Mike has been a lot better in this over. It's given away just 3. Oh, that's good.
Oh.
That's good. You want to see that sort of aggression. And Mike just allowing Mohsin to know that he's around.
Yeah, Mike testing the pitch over there, the bounce. This is the first time that we have seen somebody banging the ball short, and the ball just rising a little bit, not too much, and but it's cramping. It is not too high, and
I think what saved him there was the line of that
Absolutely.
bouncer. So it was in the line of the batsman's head. Always difficult to get rid of. But again, the bounce does not inspire confidence on this track just yet. Has to peak a bit and get harder.
building pressure. They are trying to bowl more to the other batsmen, and as you can see, Mohammad Mohsin has faced 5 balls and has a single, whereas Norman Anwar is not finding that strike.
Speaking about bake, did you bake that wonderful US Open cake last night? It was a huge cake downstairs. And did you bake that?
No, not me. I'm not a good baker.
Did you get any?
I didn't, but I heard it was great.
Oh, it was delicious. It was a lovely gala last night, the opening of the 14th edition of the US Open. And there was a huge cake. I think it was about 2 feet wide.
Wow.
And about 1.5 feet long. So, sorry, in depth. And everyone got cake last night. None more than our good friend Mangal. He took away the majority of the cake.
Sounds delicious to me.
He's still eating.
Smiling.
Works very hard, so I forgive him. Good old Mangal has been in and around the cricket circuit or circus in America. He was in Atlanta. Tells me he loves the facility where he went into that area.
And Kevin Sinclair comes for his second over. Norman, he is batting very intelligently up there, taking the singles at offer, and then wherever there is a ball, he goes for it.
Have you ever seen him? Have you ever seen the celebration that Sinclair does when he takes a wicket?
No.
Just wait for it and hope. You'll see. You'll be impressed. Good delivery again.
Would be waiting for it right now. And That's the good thing Mohammad did right now. Took a single, brings Norman Anwar to strike. 9.2 overs have been done. 58 runs has been scored at a loss of 3 wickets. The Masters have to put the acceleration on right now.
Well, you know, I always say the middle overs are so key in a T20 game. This is in the air. It goes off the top edge, and again, the fielder very unsure. St. Clair is not happy. He stopped. He was running towards it. There was also an on-running fielder from the deep mid-wicket, and in the end, it fell to the ground.
What a let off. The man himself, Norman, sweeps it. It's up in the air for the grabbing. Not very sure. The fielder, maybe, I don't know if their son is up there, but he thought that he didn't spot that ball. And that was a big, big let off. Norman could be very dangerous in the finishing overs. Meanwhile, Norman just motoring along. 49 from 36 balls he has scored. He has been the lone shining star for the Masters.
Well, I've just...
For the Knight Riders.
Yep, and you would have seen that celebration. So Anwar is on 49, and that's his half century. Norman Anwar getting the first half century of this year's US Open, bringing it up of 37 deliveries, and it's now 63 for 3.
Well, his team wants to carry it on. Norman Anwar has been very, very good. Hardly any shots that he has mishit, and has played terrifically well.
I want to say good morning to, well, it should be good afternoon now in England. Just got a message from Sasha Crease, who commentated last year. I want to say very good afternoon to her. She did such a wonderful job. I don't know why she's not with us this year and has left Roddy Lalman heartbroken.
And 10 overs, Vinod. 63 runs for 3 wickets. The first 5 overs, the first 10 overs. What is your assessment right now after the 10 overs? Whom should we say that the team has done the most? Who's on top over here?
I think the Masters have a slight edge. I'll tell you why it's slight. Runs on the board are runs on the board. 63 for 3. Knight Riders had to bat first on a track with early moisture and early assistance for the bowlers. And credit to them, they used it well. So at 63 for 3, and Anwar is well set. This is why I haven't given the Masters a great advantage. I give them a slight advantage because Anwar is still there. He's 50 of 37, and he has been really, really looking good. And his good friend, Mike, is with him again. On the leg side, whipped away. He should get 1, and that's all he's going to get. Yeah, making good ground there, Philip. So that's 1 more. So the mere fact that Anwar is there gives them the opportunity to probably look at 7 or 8 in the last 10. It'll take them up to around 140, 150, which is something that they can work with.
A great point by Vinod over there. The man Norman Anwar is still there, and when he is still there, anything can happen. The next 5 overs is going to be very, very crucial for the Knight Riders. They have to put up a partnership and accelerate from there. The run rate right now 6.3. Mohammad Mohsin doing the right thing there, taking the singles and giving Norman the strike. He himself would be thinking after 10 balls, 8, 9, 10 balls to break loose. Meanwhile, Mike, after his first over, which had went for 14 runs, has come back very strongly, Vinod.
Yeah, Mike has come back well. Credit to him. His last 8 deliveries, Mike has leaked just 4 runs. Oh, this is a good shot. Great adjustment here on this occasion by Anwar, and he's going to pick up, well, he should be coming back for 3. Great effort in the end. You can see Anwar very late. He made the adjustment to get it away from the fielder. Played it late.
No third man over there. And playing with the field, Norman. He's so aware where the field is. This time he just opens the face of the bat and just glides it to 3 runs. Terrific, terrific batting and sense of the field placement.
Mike is around the wicket now. Slow delivery. Shepherd covering ground quickly. Excellent. Just one.
And Mohammad Mohsin, he's doing the right thing over there. Earlier, you know, Anwar was not getting the strike, but right now, consistent strike rotation and a boundary here and there is what they need for the next 5 overs to get them, you know, somewhere close to 100, 105, and then from there accelerate in the last 5 overs.
Good finish by Mike. That is over. Just one delivery to go. 69 for 3.
Even Stevens so far right now. Norman is still there. So Knight Riders would be thinking that they are still there in the game. The more he bats, the deeper he bats, they are going to think that they are going to get a good score.
Here's Mike. Short. Ball not coming on to Anwar as he would like. He's still able to get a signal, and at the end of over number 11, this Knight Riders, they're 70 for 3. And this partnership continues to build. Motion has scored just 4 of 10, but he's doing a job. He's staying with Anwar, who's on 55 of 41. So it's the end of the over. I'm going to take my leave. Amrish, I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands of Dwayne.
And I have my fellow commentator now, Kirk. Welcome, Kirk.
Thank you very much, and it's a pleasure to be here at USA Open Cricket Edition 14 as that ball is pulled into the boundary for 6.
And that's a great welcome for you. A terrific 6 over there on the leg side. And our man Norman getting a pace of it. It was short, asking it to be hit, and terrific, terrific hit on the square leg for a 6.
Yeah, definitely a good story. We know Norman War played for Pakistan. Very good player. Showing his class here for his team. He's standing up when they need him the most.
Yeah.
Quick run. It's going to be overthrows.
Yeah.
Sloppy work there from the captain, Stephen Taylor. But as we see, the game is still evenly matched, 76 for 3. I think the Knight Riders will be hoping that Anwar can continue, and we see here the Masters definitely looking to get the wicket to put themselves further in control of the game.
Norman Anwar has been controlling the game. He has been the one. What a terrific, good fielding up there at deep square.
Yeah, we all know that's Kareem Agor, former USA player, now plays for Leeward Islands in the Caribbean. Made a move. Very good fielder, always been athletic, quick around the ground. He's done some amazing work so far in this game, as we've seen. Hayter Walsh Jr., West Indies leg spinner. They're definitely looking for him to be the breakthrough man. As you know, leg spinners often are the guys who come and get wickets, even with bad deliveries at times. Ball spins away, but left-handers on strike.
For the first 3 balls, Hayden Walsh has not been able to find that loop and that length that he needs to ball. Has been a little bit shorter still a little bit shorter over there. He would be trying to make those adjustments. He's a terrific bowler to watch. That's the ball, that's the length, and the ball going away from him, deceiving Mohammad Mohsin.
Of course, he's bowling to left hand. You definitely want to stay away from his arc, so you're going to go with the googlies. Beginning to find those googlies to the left hander, to the longer side of the ground.
He has all those variations, doesn't he? Watch, a very cunning bowler.
As you see there, he flights that one in the zone, but
asking Mohammad Mohsin to go for it.
Exactly what he doesn't. As you see, the 3 fielders on the leg side patrolling the boundary, and at the end of over number 12, the score is 77 for 3. So I'm a bit of a prediction, man. So what do you think the score is going to end up here?
Oh, with the all depends on Norman Anwar over here. He has been batting beautifully, and so with this run rate over there, I think they will be around 150, 155 is my prediction. What do you think, Dirk? What is yours?
I'm thinking maybe 130, 140. The pitches are on the slow side, so that's a good score on this wicket. I think looking at the Knight Riders attack, they have a good set of spinners. I'm sure they'll be utilizing them when it's the Masters' turn to bat. I'm sure the Masters will be thinking if they can get the wicket of Nanman and War, they can probably reduce them below 120, which is ideal for them.
Mike, coming for his 4th over, has been, after conceding that first over for 14, has come back very strongly, has made those adjustments, bowling just outside off stump and hitting the good hard lengths.
Yeah, he has. You know, it's been pretty impressive. After that first over, he went for some 14 runs to come back and only concede another 9 runs in 2 overs. This is pretty good. As you see, the pitch is slow, so now he's using his variations more, pitching the ball up, which is good to see.
Going round the wicket to Mohsin and cuts it off the back foot over there. In comes the throw, restricts it to single.
Yeah, good work there. As I said, the Masters have been excellent in the field. Very, very good work. They've saved a lot of ones and saved a lot of twos as well. Cut off a lot of boundaries on those boundary ropes. So, as I said, the captain, Stephen Taylor, is doing a very good job. He's managing his bowlers well. His fielders are backing it up. They're working to the plan. As we said before, they just want to get that wicket of Numan Anwar. If they can pick up that wicket, they'll be in a much stronger position. As he hits that one.
What a shot that was, straight as an arrow. Goes for a 6, and Norman Anwar, Mike just pitches his up a little bit, maybe going for that Yorkerish length, and Anwar picks it up and deposits it straight down the side screen.
Yeah, as you see on the replay here. Yeah, just trying to find that York. He misses his length, and Anwar punks on it straight back. We all know if you hit the ball straight, you're definitely going to get a 4 or 6. That one carried all the way for 6.
And there was long on, there was long off, but Norman, he has played 45 balls. He's at 70. He's watching. He's looking that ball like a football over here. Cuts it this time. Straight to the fielder.
A single, as we mentioned before, a player who's played international cricket, very much still in the prime of his career. So
Stephen Taylor making all the changes over there, getting his field positioning right. You know, he got 3 wickets, and the field setting and bowling change. The fielding is such an important aspect, Dirk.
It definitely is. To be honest, in my opinion, in T20 cricket, fielding and bowlers win games. If you can restrict a team to as cheap as possible and cut as many runs, you put yourself in a good position. As that is bowling, beautiful delivery there by Benjamin. He just sneaked through. That one kept a bit low. Mohammed Hussain not coming forward, as we mentioned before. The pitch is slow, so you got to be on that front foot early, looking to see. He doesn't have the pace to push it back either, but that one just slipped through, and that is crashed into the middle stump, and that's another wicket again for the Masters.
Yes, when we were thinking that there's going to be a partnership build, well, Mike had different plans. Comes with a ball that is just on the stumps and takes the middle stump out. What a terrific ball! And
as you can see there, no footwork at all from Mohsin. He just stood there, like he didn't go forward, he didn't go back, and it just snuck through.
I am seeing 2 different cricket being played.
So they're just trying to, work themselves in and find a way. But I would honestly say the best way to go about it is, as I said, even though some of these bowlers do have some pace like Mario Shepherd, they're not able to push you back today because the pitch is slow. So, you know, try to press on that front foot a bit more, work around the ball until you pick up the pace. Give Anwar as much strike as possible because he's the one who's in control. And later on, when you come to that 15th, 16th over mark, if you're still there, then you can have a goal and you guys can get up to that 150 score you're talking about. But if the Masters can keep taking wickets, it's going to put Anwar under some pressure.
Where Kirk, what a terrific expert comment that he gave regarding the batsman background. And then Sohail Tanvir, he comes from Pakistan. So Norman Anwar and Sohail Tanvir will find it at home. Meanwhile, Mike charging in, beautifully placed for a single. Sohail Tanvir himself is a big hitter of the ball.
He's a big hitter, but again, 4 wickets down, I don't think that Tanvir will go for it right away. They'll probably try to bat to that 15, 16 over mark and see where they're at and then go from there. All it requires right now is for Tanvir to work around the ball. If he does get a bad ball, put it away. Anwar is batting beautifully, so that's all it requires from them. Build a partnership, take it deep, and the deeper they take it, the bigger score they can get.
Yeah, the target of 150 that I was saying suddenly has been, you know, when you lose those kind of wicket, it brings that target down. So it's going to be difficult for the Masters, you know, difficult for the Knight Riders to put that kind of target if they keep on losing wicket. Meanwhile, Mike has bowled his spell out, 4 overs for 32 for a wicket. He was hit for the first over 14 runs, but has come back strongly.
Yeah, he did bowl about 1 for 32 from 4. It's not bad after your first over went for 14.
And this is
honestly looking at it here right now. This is a big matchup. Hayden Walsh Jr. to the left-hander, Sunil Tanvir, who's a big hitter. Let's see what he's going to do here.
Oh, that's a big appeal by Walsh.
That was a tight appeal. I'm not sure what it was missing. It looked like it was the googly. It pitched on straight. Tanvir looking a bit tentative to start against Hayden Walsh Jr. as that one is flighted up.
And the umpire might be saying just pitch outside the leg stump. Is it? And that just saved him. Terrific decision by the umpire because we thought that is going, you know, it was very, very close decision over there.
Very close indeed. But as I said, this is a big matchup. You know, in T20 cricket, it's all about the matchups. And even though Tanvir is a left-hander, you know, Hayden Walsh Jr. does have the googly in his hands. So he's not going to go into his arc. He's going to try to spin the ball away from him. So this is a crucial partnership here for the Knight Riders.
Very crafty bowler Walsh is. He has the googly, he has that spin, he slows down the pitch. He's a very intelligent bowler. And now he's going to bowl to Norman, who has been hitting very good.
That's in the air. Mario Shepherd settles. And it's gone over for 6. It was close. He thought he was in business there for a second, but the wind just keep pushing the ball further away from him, and it went over his head into the ball. And that's a good hit from Numan Anwar. He takes his tally up to 77. Flied it up. That was a good delivery from him. Walsh flies it up, teasing him. But as we saw, the ball just kept going away, and just over the head of the fielder there, Mario Shepherd. It's a pretty tight call there, but at the end of the day, he got away with it.
Numan Anwar and the team's heart, you know, the heart would win their mouth because it was right up there. Mario Shepherd was just, you know, under the ball, and the ball just went over the field for a huge 6.
Yeah, we know in these times, us as players, we definitely have some lovely bats nowadays. They do. The ball does come off the piece of wood a fair way, so that's one of the things we have over cricketers from the past, the bats that we have now.
Sohail Tanvir, does he also wants to go for it for a piece, or he just is happy rotating the strike?
I would say rotate the strike.
Very wise decision over there.
They need to take it deep. If they're going to have a chance in this game, they need to take it deep. You look at the Masters batting lineup. You have Chandapal Himraj, you have Stephen Taylor, Anthony Bramble. They have a very, very powerful batting lineup as well. So you definitely want to put a score that's going to put these guys under pressure.
Walsh making few changes to his field, getting the field exactly right, because he is bowling to a man in great confidence.
They're going to push for 2. Let's see. Will they? They do. And that's lovely batting by Anwar. He's already had a 6 off the over, picks 2. So off this over so far, they've picked up some 11 runs.
Norman Anwar has been batting very intelligently, mixing it up. Sometimes he's hitting that big shot. Whenever there is flight, he is not hesitant to go down the track and take full benefit of that ball. And sometimes he just uses that delicacy, placing the balls, getting the singles.
Yeah, he looks like he could be, don't want to jinx him with a commentator's curse, he could be in for first game, first 100 of the tournament. He's batting exceptionally well.
Dirk, what do you think then? Right now, 14 overs, has been bowled 100 runs and 130. What do you think? You want to increase that a little bit?
No, I'm not going to increase it. As I said before, if the Masters can find a way to get the wicket of Numa and Anwar, then they're definitely in the game to bowl these guys out under 120. If they don't get that wicket, however, your prediction of 150 could be right. As I said, he's batting beautifully. Another way to stem the flow runs is keep taking wickets. If you can't get Numan Anwar out, see if you can get out Sunil Tanvir. As you see, Jesse Singh comes back into the attack. That's edge. Then it's going to come down. There's a third man, so they'll get a single.
But that's good for the Knight Riders, getting Norman early in the over, getting the strike back to him. He has been batting brilliantly. 80 of 49.
Indeed, but it also shows the experience of Sunil Tanvir as an international cricketer. Even though he's known for his big hitting, he's come in, he's worked the ball around, he's given the strike to Numan Anwar because he understands the game, what is required from him. He doesn't need to go right now. He can carry the game as deep as possible, get accustomed to the pitch, and as I said, those last 4 overs are going to be crucial here.
Jasdeep Singh had bowled brilliantly for the first 2 overs, just short of good length. Bringing the ball in is his length. Just there, takes a single. He would like to get that length just a little bit, because anything up and Norman Anwar would be now eyeing for that big hits.
Yeah, he did try to go big there just now, but he didn't get it. Good bowling there from Jasdeep. He's just angling it in, not giving them enough room to free their arms through the line of the ball. USA cricketer has performed very well throughout the years in the minor league, around in other leagues as well. Had a brief stint in the CPL, I think, for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. So he's a man with a wealth of experience as well. Good slower ball there. Tanvir is going to steer it on the third man again for a single, but beaten. And again, Jasdeep Singh has bowled beautifully in this game. 2.3 overs, 1 for 7 is excellent figures in T20 cricket anywhere around the world.
Just bowling in that channel, he just gets used to it, and then he just keeps the plan very simple. Just bowling that good line and length, that McGrath length, just outside of the off stump and beating Sohail Tanvir up.
It's another good delivery. Is it going to be? Oh, almost. I see Benjamin was a little slow off the mark there. That was close. It should have been a run out, but he was very slow off the mark there.
Take a look at it. Yeah, just Sohail Tanvir thinking that's easy, but that went straight to him. Didn't gather the ball very quickly, like that last thing where you gather the ball and throw. That was not that great and didn't get any power behind that throw.
He didn't come in fast enough. He was a little slow watching sluggish. The ball and picking it up. He's got to be a little bit faster there. That is a chance missed by the Masters. That should have been a run out.
But Dirk, sooner or later, you have to go from both sides. When do you think the time would be?
I was in the 16th over. They're going pretty well right now, and none more hits. That has gone a long way, folks. Onto the side screen for 6. That is a big hit, and as I said before, if they don't get this wicket of Numan Anwar, they're going to be in for a very big total. But back to the question you asked before the 6 was struck, Tanvir just needs to take it to the 16th over and get his eyes in a bit on the pitch. That's all he needs to do. Anwar is batting beautifully.
And Anwar's favorite thing is straight down the ground. Anytime he's not going cross-batted where the first 2 batsmen fell for those kind of shots. Anwar, whenever the ball is pitched, he goes straight down the ground and has that beautiful swing, taking that ball over the for 6.
He's keeping his shape well, head
Yeah.
down over the ball, not trying to overhit it, just timing the ball over the rope for 6.
What a performance Norman Anwar is putting up there for his team. And this time he decides to go across and
he's out. That's a lovely catch on the boundary there by Benjamin. So Jesse Singh, again, shows his worth and his skill and is the man to get a breakthrough for his team, Masters. And I mentioned before, the crucial wicket in this game was Norman Anwar. The first time he decided to go a little bit across the line, just held in the pitch a bit, and he's held out to long on.
Norman Anwar looked so disappointed. He knew that he was set for the big finish, the Dhoni finish that we call. Go deep and then finish it strong. And as you have seen, just deep, he just went a wider on the pitch. He went wider on the pitch, angled it, and pulled the length a little bit back. And that caused it to go instead of going straight to the long on. And Norman Anwar is gone. That is a big, big blow.
So I'll go back to my prediction on 120, 130. Because with Norman Anwar out, the pitch is slow, as I mentioned. There's not a pace. You can't really hit through the line of the ball that well unless you acclimatize to the conditions. You got your eye in. It's going to be hard for new batters to come in and just start going from ball 1, which is required now as we come into these last 5 overs. Good captaincy by Stephen Taylor. I've been very impressed with his captaincy in this game. A USA player just came back from, I think they were in Namibia for that tour, and he's managed his troops very well. Very, very well he's handled his troops.
Terrific, and he brings his experienced bowler Walsh right now to put that pressure on. Sometimes it's about, finding that right bowler when you have, a team down to further put that pressure on, and
this is another, as I said, this matchup is going to be big. Tanvir versus Hayden Walsh. Tanvir has to go now. He has to be the man to take over the innings for the Knight Riders, sorry. As you see, Sahab Malhotra comes to the crease, who is also known for his big hitting, but we know Tanvir's played that in international experience. He just left the T10. He's played for Pakistan. He's played CPL.
There is a little bit right now, just near the side screen, little bit of disturbance.
Yes.
Coming back to your point, you're exactly right. Sohail Tanvir, now that, Norman is out, Sohail, who has batted 7 balls, might be thinking that he's the senior partner right now. And, might want to take all the scoring on. And Walsh, the leggy to the left-hander, is going to be an amazing battle.
We also know that Walsh has a googly, so he's definitely not going to bowl many leg breaks in this over. So he's definitely going to look to take the ball away from that hidden arc of Sunil Tanvir. As we see, the disturbance is being moved from the side screen. As also a very big inclusion for this Masters side is Shafian Rutherford. Shafian Rutherford, West Indies cricketer. He's definitely here playing with the Masters. So they have a very, very, very long batting lineup. So it's going to be interesting to see how this chase pans out. So that's why the Knight Riders will definitely want to get up to that score you mentioned of 150. But the Masters are definitely putting the pressure on, turning the screws.
Walsh.
That's a bad delivery, but he got away with it. It was looped up on leg stump, and Tanvir just tapped it. He didn't really go at it. He probably could have got a bit more runs if he can beat the fielder. And that is going up in the air, and Rutherford is under it, and he takes a simple catch. And that's the same thing I was mentioning earlier. That's going to be a big contest. Tanvir trying to take the attack to Hayden Walsh, and another wicket is fallen. And this now is going to be a very interesting point in this game. What will the Knight Riders end on? As I said, the pitch is slow. You have to take your time to get in. You do not want to be bowled out before the 20 overs are complete. They may be in danger of that here as we're into the tail end now of this Knight Riders batting lineup.
Walsh over there just flighting the ball in, asking, Sohail to take that risk. And Sohail just, the first ball, he felt like he missed an easy 4 there down on the leg side, but his eyes lit up. The ball was flighted just up there. Sohail goes for it and takes an easy catch on the long on. And now it's pressure. 6 wickets down for the Knight Riders. They are struggling here right now.
I would say that it's a tight situation. If somebody in this tail end, Justin Dill, can bat a bit from South Africa, played a bit of first class cricket over here on the MLC contract. So he has a bit of experience and he can bat as well. Somebody needs to grab the game for the Knight Riders by the scruff of the neck and put them over that score of 140, 150 you're talking about. But if they don't, 120 is it's not an easy chase as the pitch is slow, but it's more comfortable in the batsman's mind. It's just a run a ball. Why is it going to bowl? You're going to get a few bad balls to hit away. It's easier to chase 120 than 150 on this pitch. So
right now, run a ball is what the Knight Riders might be thinking. 30 balls, 30 runs. In that area, if they get around 30 runs, it's going to be 140 target. But lots of onus is on Justin Dill. Look at that ball. That spun like a top.
Exactly. And Hayden Walsh Jr., we know he's very, very good against the right-handers. He spins the ball away. He does have a googly, so he can be a bit deceptive. But as you see, the captain bringing a slipping pace right away. So they're definitely not going to ease this Knight Riders. They're going for the kill.
Terrific decision by the captain, Stephen Taylor, getting a slip in. But this time, just pitching it too full.
Yeah, leg spinners, as I said, they do tend to bowl a bad delivery, but they do pick up wickets with them from time to time. Leg spin is an art, and Hayden Walsh Jr. has definitely been mastering his art over the last couple of years. Let's see, Malhotra here is again. He's also known for his big hitting, so he'll be trying to figure out, when to go, when not to go. If he can pick up maybe 20 off of 10 balls, 12 balls for them, that'll be a good little innings. Oh, inside edge, as we call it, the French cut. And he just gets away with it. It looks like a googly from Hayden Walsh Jr. as we were discussing. So batsman maybe not picking him.
Maybe that's a good thing for Sahib Malhotra. Take a single, watch it from a little bit, just feel the pitch over there, see what the pitch is doing, turn and this, and then assess the situation after this over.
Another googly there by Hayden Walsh Jr. They're not picking it exactly. And that's a good over for the Masters. Hayden Walsh Jr. picking up another important wicket of Sunil Tanvir. So, we're 111 for 6 with 4 overs to go. Are you still thinking 150?
Well, that's looking a little bit stiff right now, but as you say, Shoaib Malhotra probably taking a 10 for a 20 out of a 10. That could be a good combination over there. It all depends. Finishing is also an art for the bowlers. You have to the death overs. It has to be bowled at tight line, tight length, and lots. We have to see whether the Masters how they go about for the last 4 overs.
Indeed, but we see that the impressive Mario Shepherd coming back, the captain going back to his most experienced bowler, looking to clean it up, looking to finish it up. I'm sure he'll be looking to get those wide Yorkers in, those slow balls. He's a very good death bowler, as we know.
Has a very smooth runs up, and then uses his shoulder to put that last effort. Opens the face of the bat. Takes single there, going for the second.
And that is excellent running there by Malhotra and Dill. Very good running, putting the fielder under pressure. Nitish Kumar, who just couldn't release the ball in time. He's might not be the strongest out there. He's just on the third man, patrolling the third man boundary. But that is what they need. They need to ones and twos and try to push this score as deep as possible if they're not going to get the boundaries.
Ones and twos is what they need, and in between they will get that boundary ball. That's what they need. Sahib Malhotra just trying to gauge the pitch, the bounce, giving himself just that few balls before he can launch. Justin Dill has to do the same.
As I said, you don't want to be bowled out before the 20 overs is complete. If you can keep going, take the game as deep as possible. We have known in the last overs in T20 cricket, a few lusty blows can take place. Bowlers under pressure trying to finish the innings, miss their mark, bowl a couple full tosses. So they'll be just trying to take this game as deep as possible. Lovely Yorker there by Romario Shepherd. Dug out by Justin Dill. They get a single.
Shepherd showing his experience, you know, the international experience, mixing it up, bowling good lengths, and then in between going for that Yorker. Takes a single. Sahib Malhotra moves, you know, the score is moving, but not moving at that pace, Dirk, where you want at the right because of the pressure, the wicket pressure.
It's going to be given a wide, and I would say right now, Knight Riders definitely, they still have a, if you're being honest, 3 overs in the T20 cricket is a lot. It's still, because it's a fast game, it's a lot. I think right now, Malhotra and Dill are doing the right thing, rotating the strike, working around, picking up as much ones and twos, not having dot balls, which is important. Keep the strike rotating. And if they do get the bad ball, I'm sure they're going to try to take advantage of it. But right now, I think, especially against the experience of Romario Shepherd, they're doing the right thing. He tries to get out of the way, gets an inside edge, and they complete a single. So even again, as I mentioned, they're not batting dots. They're getting singles. They're getting ones and twos. The score keeps moving. We're getting closer to that 120 mark. And who knows? A couple edges somewhere, a miss hit or a full toss can go out of the park, and everything counts. Work off there. Oh.
Shepherd there bowling that channel of the middle leg stump, you know, and gliding at Justin Dill over there on the leg side, takes a single. But the throw looked like it was a little bit closer. Ball just went directly to him and struggling over there, the batsman.
Yeah, it was a tight. Excuse me. As we know, Shafir Rutherford has a pretty decent arm too. That was a risky run. I think Dill just trying to see if he can beat that inside field to get into the boundary for 4. It just went straight to him. And they cut. And they, it's going to be a run out. Is it? Oh.
The batsman had given it up completely over there.
So close, as we say. They're not doing too bad. They're running, putting the fielders under pressure. The score is 119 now with 3 overs left, which is not bad to see. And even we are into the back end of the innings, literally for both teams. The tail end of the batsman for the Knight Riders and just 3 overs left. So who is Stephen Taylor going to go to here for his last 3 overs? Or he's going to continue with Hayden Walsh Jr., which could be a bit risky. You never know. Malhotra may get hold of a few deliveries. Let's see.
But Walsh has been bowling beautifully. He also spun that ball. So that's what gave the captain the confidence, you know, just the international experience and the ability to move the ball, you know, turn the ball both ways. Probably it could work for Walsh. He could pick a couple of wickets over here. He's thinking.
That is pulled. And that's going to go for 4. And I did mention, me personally, I always like to see a seam of finishing in the last 3 overs. It's easy for a batsman to slug across the line and pick up one and get a boundary. And that's a good start for the Knight Riders. The score passes 120 now. They're up to 123. That was a bit sharp. Malhotra kept his eyes on it and pulled it into the gap away from the captain, who's at the long on boundary, into the corner area. So let's see how Hayden Walsh is going to respond. That's beautifully played. Just worked into the onside for a single. And this is good cricket from Malhotra. Batting very well, batting very sensibly.
The first ball, when you hit that first ball to the 4, it puts that pressure on that bowler. And then he's trying to, you know, instead of taking wickets, he's thinking about conserving. And terrific first 4. He was
bowled in. That's a beautiful delivery. A bit of confusion. I thought the bail didn't fall.
Yeah, that ball seems like it hit the off stump, and the bails, they are stuck. Watch. Beautiful flight. Turns it.
Yep.
Gets an edge.
It does edge
from the
stumps, but the bail doesn't fall off, which is incredible. And he slogs, and that's going to go into the boundary for 6. That's a lovely hit, and I did mention that earlier. A few shots here and there, and you could be putting yourself into the game. So they're at 130 now. So as I said, Hayden Walsh Jr. bowling now, even though he's a bit unlucky, he did hit the stump earlier. Justin Dill saying, I'm having enough of this. I'm just going to have a go now. I'm not going to push and plod you anymore.
Both batsmen taking a liking for Walsh.
As I said,
1-4, 1-6, and now 130 over there, and looking now for a 150 over there. Walsh changing the angle, goes for the reverse sweep over there. Innovation, and gets that single. The strike has been rotated. A partnership, a very quick partnership right now. 22 runs have been posted, and we are at the last phase of those 2 overs.
Yeah, indeed. And as I said, it would have made more sense to definitely go with the deaf bowlers. The seamer coming into the end. Romario Shepherd just bowled well. We know that Jesse Singh has one more, but again, going with Hayden, and that's well bowled by Hayden into the batsman's pad, and they get a single.
Crucial last ball that was to finish the spell. Walsh finishes for 36. Good small little bit partnership happening right now between Sahib Malhotra and Justin Dill. The run, they have moved the target from 130 to 132 for 6.
And it looks like that 150 score you were mentioning might be more close. That was good. It's been good batting from them so far. Lovely to see. As we coming into the last 2 overs, we're coming into the last 2 overs. So
both batsmen have faced 8 balls, so they have a little bit of gauge of what the pitch has been doing, and each of them has a hit to the fence, a 4 and a 6. That gives them confidence, to finish that 4 wickets on hand. Last 2 overs, they have set up the platform. This is going to be exciting.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be good to see here against Romario Shepherd how Malhotra and Dill go about it. He's definitely not going to give a lot of room. He's going to be into the pad. He's in a very tight line against them.
Night Riders, where they were just pacing that inning, it was thinking that, at one point they might not reach that 150 mark, but right now they are set almost there to reach that 150 mark.
Almost, and that's a very good score in this wicket. It's not been easy to score.
In the opening 5 overs, Vinod was telling that the pitch behaves a little bit different. There is a little bit of goes
across the line. He's just gonna get a single as we're approaching the back end of the inning. That's a good delivery there from Romario Shepherd.
And right now, let's take a look at the field. That we have 3 on the leg side. Vinod, commentator, is back over here. Vinod, what do you think right now? The pendulum has swung. It had been swinging both ways, and now the Night Riders look set for that 150.
Yeah, I think that, I was saying earlier on, that was what they were heading towards. Still, they're not out of the woods. That's a score that's gettable, but at least it's something, if they can get up to 150, 155 here, it's something that the bowlers can work with. So it's 135 for 6 with just about 10 deliveries to go. I think they can get up to 150.
Sahib Malhotra and Justin Dill both have done a tremendous job over here. They have put that small partnership, much needed partnership, when they were struggling.
Slow delivery, and it's spooning just over the head of Shepherd. And luckily there for Dill, or was it Malhotra? So Sahib Malhotra, the brother of Jaskaran Malhotra, plays a lot of his cricket in Australia, of all places. And he would have made a very long trip to be here. He's on strike now.
Well, that trip would be well worth right now if he deposits 2 in the fence.
Well, just like Jaskaran, he can hit a long ball. Oh, that's a good ball. Slow ball bumper. Always very difficult to deal with. And there you're seeing a great amount of variety from Romario Shepherd at the back end.
Variation. First ball, he bowled that slower ball, almost, got the batsman out. That ball looped in the air, and now he pitches a little bit short and slows it down, bowls that bouncer, defeating the batsman.
Shepherd again. Quicker. Malhotra not timing that at all. So this is good bowling by Romario Shepherd. This is the penultimate over of the innings, and we've seen just 5 runs.
Yeah, the batsman not maintaining that shape, going for that all-bounty hit, but dragging that ball to that mid-wicket. just getting a single. This over has been very good so far. Shepherd has been able to contain the batsman.
Oh, that's a good delivery, and they took the edge, it seems, or was it the natural angle? Not out, says the umpire. Good take by Bramble. I'd like to have a look at that again. We don't have the benefit of Snicko. Let's have a look again. And was that the natural angle? I thought that looked to me as if it had an edge.
Terrific spell over there. The last over just goes 2 overs for 25.
The last over just 5 runs.
5 runs. Terrific spell over there in the where the Knight Riders were trying to accelerate, just putting the brake to the scoring and restricting them. Maybe that over would, could be big for them.
So 1 over to come, 137 for 6, and that penultimate over, you're quite right, Amrish, that could prove crucial in the whole setup. It's going to be Jesse Singh to finish proceedings. He has now switched to the southern end of the ground, and he was very good at the top. He's going to bowl to Malhotra, who's on 14 of 11.
Taking a look at the field right now, we have all the fielders up there, so his line is going to be fuller. He's trying to bowl that ball full. You have the long on, long off, the cover, deep cover fielder over there, mid wicket. So nothing short.
He's looking to go full and wide. Given what I'm seeing out there in the field, that lends to what he's going to do. I think I would have preferred to see a deep backward square on the boundary, or at least short backward square go down to third man and bring deep backward square who's coming into action now just on the edge of the circle. Because if you're looking to go full and wide, you're going to get edges, and that could run away down to that vacant third man boundary for 4. So Jesse Singh may want to rethink that. Let's see how he goes.
Jesse Singh has been trying to attack that off stump line, so the length has been just back of the good length, and then he's trying to attack those wickets where he's thinking with that angle these 3 fielders on the leg side will come into picture.
Oh, that's a good delivery there. Pushing. They should get 2 here. And Dill just looks up. And Malhotra was right there with him. A weighted shot because, of course, there is no mid-on. That fielder running in was from long on. So they were able to get 2.
Jesse Singh just using the good hard lengths, not trying to go for that Yorker, the slow ball, just hitting the length and seeing if the batsman is up for it.
Down the track, Dill is taking his eyes off that one, and Jesse Singh continues to be impressive here today. US national player.
Just hitting that hard length, the pitch has not been offering that bounce, and he's not pitching anything up right now, just that back of good length, and that has been working for him.
Yeah, it has worked. And he continues in that vein in this over. Just 3 runs of 3 deliveries. It means that 8 runs of the last 9 deliveries in the back end of an innings, that could prove crucial. Dill is only going to get 1 here. So I think they're really missing out towards the back end here.
Well,
Dill and Malhotra going at more than a run a ball, but they'll need to do tremendously more than that.
Well, the Knight Riders might be thinking that the last 2 overs might have gotten them at least 20 but nothing right now. Singles, doubles, where you have a lot of hunger, you are getting only singles and doubles.
Speaking about hunger, if you get doubles and you're from Trinidad and Tobago, you'll be very happy. Slow delivery. This is excellent bowling. This is excellent bowling here. By these fast bowlers towards the back end of the innings, and they're making quite a difference, because had Malhotra and Dill been able to score freely as they would have liked, they could have easily been staring down the barrel of 160 here. So at this stage, it's going to be under 150.
The mark.
And I think that is something that they can definitely work with. Striking him on the body outside the line, and what a spell here by Jasdeep Singh. 2 for 19 of his 4 overs. Partnership of 34 unbroken. Just bringing them back into the game. At least runs on the board. 143 for the loss of 6 wickets after 20 overs. Good spell there by Jasdeep Singh. 2 for 19 of his 4. Let's have a look at the scorecard. Anwar, the man of the moment, caught Mike off the bowling of Jesse Singh for 87 of 52 deliveries. Jaskran Malhotra had 1. Shoaib Maqsood 1. Mozadiq Ahmed, he had 2. Mohammad Mohsin 6. Sohail Tanveer 5. Resembles something of an international dialing code. Saib Malhotra was able to come with 16, and so to Justin Dill, 143 for 6. Let's have a look at the bowling now. Jesse Singh, who I thought was the pick of the bowlers, 4 overs, 2 for 19. Chandrapal Hemraj, 2 overs, none for 11. Did a wonderful job to set the tone at the top of the innings. Romario Shepherd, 4 overs, 2 for 25. Benjamin Mike, 4 overs, 1 for 32. Kevin Sinclair, 2 overs, none for 15. And Hayden Walsh, the West Indies pro, he went for a bit of runs. He took 1 wicket, 4 overs, 1 for 36. We take a short break. Stay tuned for the reply. back into the left-handers, which means he's going to take it away from the right-hander. And it's probably a good thing for the Masters Cricket Club that they have two left-handers opening the batting.
Very important spell from Tanveer this right now. His team might need him to strike a couple of times to take a few wickets and then set up that chase. If Masters has a good opening batting partnership, then it's going to be easy for them. And that's what you want when you have put like 144 runs on the board. You need a good spell from your opening fast bowler. Sohail Tanveer is the man.
Well, he has all the experience in the world, Sohail Tanveer. A good man to start your attack with. Tanveer. And that's a wide, rightfully signaled by the umpire. The umpires have been pretty solid so far.
Yeah, very consistent. Anything outside, they have been very consistent. There was, how many umpires do we have in total for this tournament?
Well, there will be 6 umpires that will be rotated, and they're under the watchful eyes of their tutor and the former international. Comes from Trinidad and Tobago, Peter Nero. So he's here just overlooking. So they'll want to impress him as well. They'll want to show that what he has taught them, they're putting into practice. Tanveer, good delivery on a 4th stump, coming back in. And pushing forward is Hemraj. Now, Hemraj is a very dangerous batsman, as well as Taylor. So, very good openers at the top of the innings.
Yeah, the ball coming in, and both left-hander just a little bit watchful. The first 2 overs, as rightly Sohail Tanveer has all the experience. And Sohail just goes, charging down, and then at the last minute uses that shoulder to bring the ball in and away from the batsman. He's a dangerous bowler.
Well, he has a mixed action, bowls off the wrong foot, so to speak. Beaten, good delivery, just throwing Hemraj into the stroke, a defensive stroke at that, and that one peeling past the outside edge. So he was bringing the previous deliveries back into the left-handers, and you can see this one, that's holding its own. I think that is what surprised the Hemraj.
And that's the length that has worked on the pitch. If you take a look at the Masters bowlers, they had bowled, Jay is saying, they had bowled those hard lengths, and that hard lengths had worked. The ball is not bouncing. So if you keep on putting those balls in that right area and attack the wicket, the Knight Riders could also benefit from that.
So it's a star-studded team, the Masters. Back to regular programming, bringing the delivery back in with the natural angle. There was Tanveer, and he ends an opening over. Or is there one delivery to go? Just one delivery to go.
The first over, very, very important for the Knight Riders to set it up. They don't have that big 144, a big target. They just manage 144. So those crucial overs, the opening spell is very important. Both bowlers need to, be on spot on. The weather has been awesome, Vinod. Just the right day to play.
Perfect. And it's God's way of saying that he has blessed the tournament and all the players, all the teams, all the officials. It's a great day for cricket. Outside the off stump, and that's the end of a good over there from Sohail Tanveer.
The 14th edition of US Open 2022. What a great tournament it is. Gives the right time for the talent to and mix with experience so that they can perform at this level. What do you say, Vinod? Yeah. What a terrific tournament is this.
It's a great platform, as at the gala ceremony last night. Ali Khan, the favorite son of the soil here in America when it comes to cricket, did mention that this is the platform that he used to take his career off. It was here that he met Dwayne Bravo. They played on the same team, the US All-Stars team. And Bravo saw what he could have done with the ball, took him across the GT20, and then to the Knight Riders, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
In the CPL.
having such a tournament in the US and having that exposure in the United States for all the players to come over here and platform is a great initiative. Terrific work. Mohammad Qureshi, I heard him, talking yesterday about the expansion plan in US, and today we also heard about 2 more fields to be open in Dallas.
Yeah,
for cricket.
Yeah, 2 cricket fields. It's a partnership between the Reef Holdings and Cricket Council USA. That's something that should help cricket in Houston. Cricket is big in that area.
Yes, it's close to my house, Dallas.
Yeah, Justin Dill, that's a good delivery. He's dropped him.
My goodness.
Beaten there. That's a big let off. Taylor pushing forward a bit too early. And Dill, I think 9 out of 10 times he might have taken that. Let's have a look. That delivery just rushing on till we came forward a bit too early. And it's spooned in the air, playing a bit early.
Always difficult those catches at your bowling action when you are just trying to finish that action and suddenly you are not ready for it. It's difficult, but that ball was up there. Might be a little easier. He had that ball in his hand, just couldn't hold to it. What a let off. That could prove very costly.
Yes, it's Stephen Taylor at the end of the day. And knowing the Jamaican, he will obviously look to make them pay.
Early luck coming from Stephen Taylor over there. And he might be thinking of making most of that luck. Just taps that ball, hits direct. There's an appeal, but safely in. Both bowlers have been bowling that good length. In the team meeting, they might have definitely have a plan to just have that ball bowled and hit those stumps, just back of good length, hard lengths.
Yeah. Right on spot.